Okay, welcome everyone to the stream. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Had to shut the window, get everything all set up. Let's move this piece of paper out of the way. Today we will be streaming, of all things, one of the most difficult things to stream, I believe, is Rule the Waves, because it takes hours to make any significant progress in this game. It really sets itself up well for a series. And let me know, Jamie Billington has asked, which nation will I be playing? I will be playing as Spain. Now there's two options here. You can choose to play with Germany or against the Confederate States of America. That's kind of interesting, but I feel like it'll be more exciting to play against the historical, because Spain and Germany, I can't remember if they were ever actually at war. But it's a possibility, right? And I tried to retitle. Yes, so Armin is here, trying to make Spain a naval power, huh? That's it. So we'll be playing as Spain. I tried to make the title of the stream "Make Spain Great Again" because you gotta feel bad for the Spanish, right? They had the glory days. They were just a huge power from probably like the 1300s until, well, I guess Trafalgar was the final nail in the coffin. But even by then, the French fleet, I think, was the superior fleet compared to the Spanish. So it's really this, during the colonization, it's things all went south for the Spanish over time, and it's kind of I don't know enough about the history to really understand why it is that Spain eventually dwindled in power, whereas France and Great Britain ended up continuing, because Spain obviously had amazing colonial holdings. Certainly should have had. I mean, it seems like they had every ability, all the talent, or the raw materials of a great empire. That's actually why I really like playing in Europa Universalis. Great game. I enjoy playing Spain, Castile, because it's always fun, just like the same way you play Germany in World War II games. It's always fun to try to see what went wrong, or see if you can, play better than they did. Okay, anyway, welcome to everyone in the stream. We will be playing as Spain, and I don't know how far we'll get into this. Severa. Yeah, that could be it, but I think there's no more appropriate name than Tortuga. There's never been a time when my name is more appropriate. So we'll do only a large fleet size. The reason why is I'm gonna try. Maybe we'll even not build. No, I can't not build my. And you know what? Let's try this varied technologies. I have no idea how it's gonna affect things, so this is the perfect little test game to see how varied technologies is going to work out for us. I don't know if it's something that I would like to use. Excuse me, let me adjust my microphone. I don't know how it would work out with a full series, so I've done only a quick test with varied technologies. I only got to 1910 or something, so yeah. Okay, so that's the setup. I probably should write these things down in the description for people who come later. Spain. We are doing Spain, Admiral Tortuga, historical resources, and varied technologies. There it goes. Good. Armin, who's probably much more an expert than I am, so there was a lot of reasons why, mainly disastrous economic policies in the long run that didn't allow the state to benefit much from the New World after a while in the short run, if I recall correctly. Interesting. I already cleared my game. This was some test game, so I think this was the Germany test game that I made it to no, I didn't even make it to 1910, I made it to 1904, so I never had a chance to really experiment with varied technologies. We'll try to do so here. Build our legacy fleet. Well, shoot. Spain has foreign ton. Oh, yes. Yes, you can see that we now control a lot of places that are given over to the French. No, these are American colonies. So we have, I see, this is why they give you a chance to go to war with the Confederate States of America. That kind of makes sense now that I think about it more. It would be interesting to have the United States to go to war with them, also to go to war with the CSA. Because right now the United States is just going to they're going to crush us if we go to war. Yeah, our budget, as we would have expected, is the lowest in the world. Yet we do have foreign tonnage requirements to satisfy. Okay, well this will be Southeast Asia. Oh my god, of course the Philippines. Yes. Okay, a few more things. RWD says, don't forget the Spanish Republican Navy minister ordered the enlisted men to kill the officers because the officers were seen as being politically unreliable. That doesn't sound like, a good way to encourage... I wonder why our budget is actually so low considering we have good colonial holdings. Maybe this is all part of the economic mystery that we're already starting to talk about in chat. Anyways, let's get to the building the fleet. We don't have too much time, so just going to design these very, very quickly. We have a limitation of 12,000 for our dock size, 10-inch guns, which means I'm going to Great Britain. How are my relationships with Great Britain? Good enough. So we will be building this in Great Britain. Okay, no, stop all that. Stop all that. We will be building 12-inch guns. Yes, this will be our only 12-inch guns for a long time, unless we continue to build in Great Britain. So, Belasco, the Belasco class. We will make her a slow, ponderous force with very, very good armor. And maybe I even don't make... we need cheap ships, force projection. We don't need to worry about turret flash fires. Okay, we're gonna go crank up. Let's try to get this maximum secondary guns on this one. We don't know anything about technology, how things are going to go in the future. So you know what? This will be the very first time in quite some time. Nope. Never mind. I'm still not going to use tertiary guns. I was considering it. There was a hesitation there. But no, in the end, no. We're not going to do it. Probably not the best time to experiment as Spain. Spain's already going to have a hard enough time as it is. Avino asks, what did he miss? Well, you missed nothing. We're just in the Legacy Fleet design. Armand continues to contribute. While Spain initially had a massive advantage over the French and British navies, both eventually caught up, while the Spanish navy sort of stagnated. Yes, that's my understanding of it. I don't really understand the reasons why that happened, but although they were in a great position, they eventually just, I don't know what happened, but they didn't hold on to their advantage. Fran SC says, prepare to build some small ships. Yeah, well, we will build some small ships when we don't build them from Great Britain. So I think I'm going to keep the speed low. With a low budget, that's going to be my main way of saving money, is keeping the maintenance on our engines really low. I may even be able to lower this down, because, okay, let's give this thing some oomph if it comes down to one of those knife fights. And yeah, dang it. Almost get it down to 15,000. We probably could if I drop this belt extended a bit. Oh, you know what? I forget that because I want to increase the rounds per gun anyway. 135 seems good. This is a great ship. I'm pretty happy with this thing. The Belasco class will certainly rule the waves for the beginning. She's not going to chase anybody down. Don't ask her to chase anybody down. We could get 10.5. I just keep looking at this and thinking 10.5, 10.5, 10.5. Let's do it. Yes, let's do it. And with the lack of speed, I guess the rounds per gun is not as important. We won't be able to keep them in range as long anyway. Although I'm going to leave it at 15,500. Yeah. 15 and a half. 12,000 tons of Spanish glory. A return to greatness. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Napoleon coming over and occupying the Spanish Empire just basically confirmed that they were dead. For those of you who unfortunately won't see this, because I'll probably post this recording to YouTube, we're getting a nice history lesson from Armin. New Tommy says, being occupied by France during the Napoleonic Wars didn't help much either. Yeah, I see. That was the catalyst for Armin's comment. Just a whole discussion of the Spanish decline. Alright, let's go to the build. Just get one for now. And continue. We need a heavy cruiser. Armored cruiser, I should say. Normal. People have experimented with doing this for Austria-Hungary. I think it is the only nation that makes sense to make your freeboard low. I still refuse. Now, we want a very strong... This is probably going to be our most expensive ship. Even more expensive, perhaps, than our battleship, even. So, I think that this is going to be what we want. Let's see what we need to do to get this done. Oh my god, is it more than 12,000? Because 12,000 is my limit. Wow, I feel I have a good feel for this game. I wanted a 12,000 ton ship, and I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze it, but it looks like we just... Oh yeah, we can get rid of the tertiaries. Which is going to save us a lot of space. Okay, good. So now this is just absolutely a perfect ship. We can maybe jump up. Can we get it? I don't think so. That would be great. Then we wouldn't suffer from anything, but I think I'm not going to do that. And I am going to experiment with a lighter light cruiser this time as well. We have some people. Fran, call your armored cruiser San Jorge, which means St. George. Yeah, the St. George, the famous St. George from our Austria-Hungary series, for those of you who aren't aware. A real hero. 9 guns per side, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh god, we're dealing with 8-inch guns, which means we're going to suffer the cost. So we'll have to go up to 9. This is the unfortunate thing. Ugh, it's negative 1 quality. It's only a 10% penalty. Otherwise we have to get quality -1 10-inch guns. I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be a damn expensive ship, but so be it. 9 6-inch guns. Then we have the 10-inch guns. We shouldn't suffer any kind of... Cannot build ships of this displacement. Oh, God. Of course, we can't. We actually cannot do that. Let's take this down to 2. We now can build that. Okay, fair enough. I think this is all fine now. The Vizcaya, no. San Jorge. Live up to your namesake, I hope. I don't know if you will, but hopefully. 10-inch negative quality -1 still isn't that great. Mr. Sketch Steel says more torpedoes. Yeah, we won't be able to squeeze it in on this one. But I kind of think I should stop putting torpedoes on mine because the AI does mimic your designs. And since the only thing that kills me from the AI is torpedoes, what I really should do is just stop putting torpedoes on my ships altogether and hope that they follow suit. Alright, this stream is not going to go on indefinitely, so we have to speed things up a bit. This time I'm going to go with 2-inch armor on my main guns, because there's supposed to be a huge difference between... this basically means that they are not full turrets, but turreted barbets? No, unbarbet... they're basically just gun emplacements with a shield. I don't know the official name. Somebody in the comments will surely correct me. This doesn't matter. We're not going to put secondary guns on it. So this is the design I'm trying to go for. I will wait. Is there even a reason to have submerged torpedoes on warships? Yes, because you will get you will get into knife fights at very close range, and I mean, okay, I don't have a great success. I don't have very much success actually sinking things with torpedoes, but in theory, they're very useful. Interesting. Let's clear turrets. Weather is the biggest thing. I mean, especially early on in the game, it's almost impossible for even a battleship to sink another battleship. Even if you whale on them, multiple battleships can whale on just one battleship for a long time. Doesn't seem to do a thing. Okay, good. I like this design, even though it's not symmetric. I like more of my guns forward, even though it doesn't really change anything for the arc. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our 6-sided 6-inch broadside. We're obviously way overweight. I'm not even that much overweight. Let's see how big of a difference it is. So it's the difference between... Yeah, the difference between 1.5 and 2 is a 40. And 2.5 and 2 and 2.5 is 380. And even the difference between 2.5 and 3 is only 80. So we are going to leave our turrets at 2, which is still enough for them to block splinters. Although when they're at 2, because they go to that like shielded mount type thing, they actually are somewhat susceptible to splinters. But hopefully there's just enough of them that it doesn't matter. Another thing I'm going to do to keep this, I'm actually going to go down to a deck of 1, which means we are going to suffer splinter fire. I just want to see how negative this effect is. So we'll basically be making an extremely cheap, but I think still potent, still very viable 22, I guess I could, yeah. 22 knot light cruiser. And you can see that this thing is crazy cheap. I must be doing something wrong. Okay, no, we're not doing anything wrong. This is just a crazy cheap light cruiser. And because... No. Let's try to encourage less torpedoes. Less torpedoes. So this is kind of crazy. Actually, we can get even one more down. Okay, well, this is amazing. 3,600 ton Navara light cruiser. I really like it. We'll build one. Okay, let me see the comments. I have neglected them for a moment. What's the point of destroyers anyway? Well, I think people are kind of addressing this. In the very beginning of the game, destroyers are kind of pointless. We will only use them to complete the battle fleet, to have destroyers tagging along. But what we think of as destroyers from World War II onward is really what light cruisers were. They were the scouting role back in the early 1900s. So that's why we want a lot of light cruisers, and this is actually a really light cruiser. 3,600 tons, but I can't, it satisfies all the requirements of the things I want. So beautiful. Now that we talked about it already, let's get this destroyer out. Not something I really care about. 500 tons of messiness. Probably make this short range just to give it an extra knot. Nah, you know what, that's just going to make... Oh, wait. Dang it, this has the 20% rate of fire. And it has cramped accommodations. Never cramped accommodations. Geez, this is overweight. Oh, right, because we need to get rid of a torpedo mount. Okay, so let's just clear these and try to do it ourselves. F, G, and Q. How about that? Whoops, not Q. Further back. V. That looks fine. All our things are fine. We have 13 tons remaining. Well, we can't quite get this. We can go... Oh, we're already at speed. Well, you know what? This is not my... It's not really a ship that's going to see much. Oh, wait, maybe? Ooh. How low would I have to take this? Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. They won't survive very long anyway, so let's at least give them 4-inch guns. Yeah. The Destructor class. That doesn't... The Furor class. Pluton class. These don't seem like Spanish names to me. And they only have a few. Alright, let's go. This is going to be the... John Brown said, "Hey Tortuga." Well, hello John Brown. Just scanning the comments we have here. There's been a few of them. You know what? I knew Spanish a little bit better at some point. This is going to be the TO class. Technically, I think it's just going to sit in port anyway. It's just going to chill like your uncle. No, still the rate of fire penalty. Wait, no. We actually have to redo this then. Why are we getting... Oh, it's because this. But there's got to be a way for us to get around that, right? What if we do HI and R? Will this convince you that nothing is going on here? Still no. I don't know what to do. I guess we can go down to 3 inches then. Fine. You're going to be such a worthless, the most worthless of all ships. I'm not going to build one. You know what? No, I can't not build one. But boy. Okay, let's try this one more time. Maybe I can get really lucky. Let's put them really far forward, maybe? And then... Does this... Dang it. How is it crowded? It's not crowded at all. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? I don't care. Crowded or not, just do your thing. I'm going to... FG. This is the way it is, just the way it is. Take your 20% rate of fire penalty and stick it somewhere else. Alright, the TO class is done. It's not going to be a very popular ship, as you can tell. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the most important ship in Tortuga's navy, the Minesweeper class. Delphine Dorado. Oh, it has to be the Dorado class, because it is the golden ship. No. No. This is going to be the Dorado class. That's right. My usual trick. 1 and 1. Which makes it actually superior to the destroyer class we just built for half the cost. And so we're missing something. Medium. What am I missing? I don't know, but whatever, it doesn't matter. This ship is pointless anyway, right? There we go. Perfect. Dorado class. The best. The best of the best. Very good. Calvin Bissett wants it to be the Explode class. Well, it could be the Explode class. The Destroyer should be the Explode class. The Minesweepers, those are valued valued contributors to the fleet actions. We expect nothing but the best from them. Okay, now we have to build a few more ships, I guess. How many do we want? Let's just get them all. You know what? This is gonna be fun. Let's make this a fun playthrough. 630. What in God's name? We can't get another ship. We can only get one battleship. What is wrong? What is wrong with Spain? Okay, yeah, I mean, make Spain great again. Let's just make them have 2 battleships, which I'm pretty sure they had during the Civil War. So, that was, okay, we have 35 years to get 2 battleships. Challenge accepted. My God, that's so sad. Alright, let's just build a few of these until we get below... What's our limit to take into the next? 18 million. So 18 million is the target number. Let's just get right below 18 million then. Somebody do the math for me. That's like, okay, we can do this and then... Perfect. Okay, next. And we're going to build, damn it, we're going to build a battleship or 2. By the way, we need somebody in foreign tonnage. We don't even have enough. It's impossible. All right. Where do we need foreign tonnage? We need 3,200 in Southeast Asia. Perfect. We can do that. Aragon. Move. Southeast Asia. Okay. We have satisfied that requirement. And the Caribbean needs 4,800. So I guess San Jorge Go. No, you're too expensive maintenance-wise. Both of our light cruisers are going to move out because that's just how pathetic our fleet is. Yes. Vino says, I can just imagine enemy headquarters. Sir, the Spanish are building minesweepers, they gasp. It's basically all we can do, right? We're going to go to war with... I had this idea to try out just building battleships and moving them as my foreign tonnage. We can't do that. Because we don't have the money. Which is really upsetting. It's like extremely upsetting. 5 million... okay. Yeah, we're screwed. That might have been ambitious, but we get them so cheap. If I scrap this, do I get the money back? No. So the Real Familia, royal family, is going to wait. The royal family has done enough harm for the Spanish as it is. We need to move to a military, specifically a naval dictatorship. I don't know any of the words that I'm saying. None of the words coming out of my mouth make any sense. Doesn't matter though. We don't have enough money to build docks because 12,000 is... We can't even build ships that big. Doesn't matter. I don't think anything matters. We'll just wait for our battleships to come one day. Good. I think we're ready to begin. It's going to be a troubling start, I have to say. Yes, I'm finished. We need minesweepers. Damn it, I forgot to build minesweepers. Okay, we will build more minesweepers later. Fran SC says maybe submarines could be useful. It's true, but we won't be able to use submarines until they become effective, which is around 1910. And maybe later because okay, the only thing we are going to do is get that research up. That's absolutely a priority. Oh my god, where do you even begin? We're going to have a lot of things on low. Let's not delude ourselves. Medium. We only want better battleships. This is going to be a battleship. I've decided right now, this is going to be a battleship only playthrough. Fire control high. High, medium, because we don't care about engines. Although, I guess that does technically lower your cost. We'll put that to high as well. Medium's fine. AP, okay, we do want better penetration profiles, so that's still important. Damage control is also kind of important. Okay, really, it's just it's very, almost like a binary system. You're either a battleship, something we can use for battleships, or you're not. Mr. Sketch says, make sure to leave damage control and subdivisions so your ships will last longer. Yes. Oh, and you guys probably want to see what's going on, don't you? I will fix the screen. Let's do that. Whoop. Get this out of the way. I can see my window. Rule of Waves does not play nice. As if you've seen anybody else do recordings, you probably can tell. Some people just do full screen. I don't know. Yes, friend says, has commented, battleship only with 12,000 size docks. Perfect. It will be a challenge. I don't know what I'm doing with battleship only, but we're going to just roll with the punches here, play things by ear. Alright, I think we're ready to begin the game. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. We will not... Spain has no intelligence. It just probably doesn't sound quite right when you say it that way, but who wants to be paused next? How about the Numancia Uno? El Primero? I don't know. The Numancia is going to be paused. It's the long... Nope, never mind. She's at 11. I prefer to get these done. What a name! The Rey Don Francisco de Asís. Asís. Terrible name. I probably don't have time to, really. I would love to rename these ships after the people who are in the stream right now, the chat. I have to say, I don't have time. We have places to go. Damn it. People to try to conquer, battleships to build. Okay. Now we can do this. We just need to wait for one battleship to build at a time. Look at that. Private shipbuilding is expanding. Max dock size increased. I didn't even go over like our... Oh, we're baffled by something. Must be something to do with our low intel. I didn't even go over the restrictions Spain has. We are undeveloped shipbuilding, which means everything's slower. And we have a bonus to cross-deck fire. It's very bad. It's just very bad. We have no good things. The España had a larger displacement than the current dock size. Yeah. That's troubling. Was the España... I actually think it was built in Spain, right? I will not... What the heck? He wants you to build at least 8 additional destroyers? No. No. Of course, sir. We're going to play things the Spanish way. We're going to say we're going to do it and then never get around to doing it. That's just the way it goes. Yeah. It's just how this is going to happen. Okay, so they have only 2 submerged mounts. That's good. Tortuga, what's the main naval zone? We are in the Mediterranean. I'm pretty sure. It's a good question, though. Let's double check. No, our build area is in Northern Europe. We are totally screwed in any combat whatsoever with Great Britain, France, or Germany, or Russia. Russia is not in this, though, so that's good. But any of these 3 nations, if we go to war, we'll be blockaded indefinitely. Very little chance. I really want to go to war with the United States, who actually we're at the best, ahistorically, we're at the best relations with. But that's okay. This has just got to move a little bit so I can see the end turn button, which is what we'll be pushing a lot of. Oh, good. The Prime Minister, another Spanish thing, has made a foreign policy gaffe. Gaffe? Gaffe, I think. I don't know. I hate not knowing words. You are asked to smooth things over. Divert it by making a terrible... Yes, let's go after Austria-Hungary. No, they don't have any colonies, though. Let's go after Italy. Yes, Italy is the threat to Spain. Long have they been a threat. None of those other nations works out well for us. Yeah, Italy. Absolutely, it's Italy. It has always been Italy. There is considerable displeasure at the higher levels due to your failure. We're taking a siesta. We'll get to it very soon. Very soon. 10 years' time, I think. Yeah, I didn't expect them to expect in 6 months' time. Come on, this is barely enough time to even formulate a plan. Good. We'll go for the win against Great Britain. Show them our superior ship racing, sailing regatta stuff. We need to take another one off. Who's next? The Fernando... I don't know how they say that. Is it El Siete? Or... I don't know. How they go with names. Is it Primero, Segundo? Or is it... Uno, dos? Who knows? These are the small matters which we will not really debate. This is a Rule the Wave series. Not a Let's Learn Spanish. Next turn. Lots of next turns. I need to stop getting sidetracked. We need to make extreme progress. Hey, we are... If we can make it to 1925 in this stream, but that would be amazing, right? So we are technically already 4% through. Maybe even slightly over. Almost 5%. We've already seen the Galveston. We have some better technology coming in. We have a positive budget, but barely. Not enough to build anything except for, I know what we need, and you all know what we need. The Dorado class, which will carry Spain to greatness. USA signed an alliance? The Prime Minister thinks this can... What? No. 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 We just despise the United States, those Americans. This is about making Spain great again. Yes, we need that technology. We always need technology. Germany. Bring our funds into the red, you say. Well, let's mitigate that. Okay, good. No. Our yearly budget is not looking good. But that's okay. 11-inch quality -1. Well, we are in the negative, but pay no attention to that. Pay no mind. Pause this for a moment. These ships are going to be obsolete by the time they're finished. Wow, my God. In God's name. Spain is no joke when it comes to a budget. It's like significant problems. No. Okay. Damn it. It's 2 months. Just halt anyone. Damn it. Halt one more. Okay. Yes, they want to strengthen our international and lessen tensions, but the money, no. In every way, no. Lowering tensions, bad. Lowering money, even worse. Just get us through one more month when we have one ship built. My God. This is pretty terrible. Somebody stole technology from us. I feel really bad for them if they are stealing technology from us. Alright, let me catch up on the comments. RWD says, of course they will be built. Mañana, mañana. Italy really is the best choice. Better than trying to fight anyone else, says Armin. Mr. Sketch Steel says, when you get oil-firing engines, do you even have any colonies with oil reserves? No, we'll probably have to wait for 1920 on that. Calvin Bissett says, minesweepers, in all caps. Enthusiasm for minesweepers. Well, our Navy is actually, when these ships are all finished, not on a tonnage basis, but on a ship count basis, going to be about 70% minesweepers. That is what we do best in Spain. We build mines, and then we sweep them. Good. Ship design is at least coming along. Pretty slowly, actually. It's been 2 years already. 2 years! We're 8% through. And tensions are not rising, which is also unfortunate in a way because we can't build anything. Okay, good. We got another one. A disarmament conference is being held. You know what? Absolutely. Absolutely. No! Oh no, we're going to lose 2 of our battleships. A naval arms limitation treaty. I didn't think that it could possibly be 10,000 tons. What was I thinking? Of course it would be 10,000 tons. We are also only allowed, even our armored cruisers are going to be... This is crazy. This is just insane. A naval arms limitation treaty of 10,000 tons and maximum caliber 8 inches for 10 years. Fantastic. We lost 2 of our battleships. Okay, it was the one with the long name at least. The good news is that this is going to give us an opportunity to build more minesweepers, which certainly are not... Nobody will expect that, right? Nobody will see this coming. The great rise of the Spanish minesweeper. Yeah, if you're going to do a battleship playthrough, as I'm attempting to do, probably not good to set up with those disarmament stuff. But it's too late now, right? So we're just going to charge forward. We also have no idea what technology is going to be useful because we, again, are using varied technology. So the good news is we have 3 battleships. Where does that put us? Look at that. We have as many battleships as everyone but the British and the Americans. And our battleships are probably better than most other battleships. Let us go to war. Let us go to war with anybody but Britain and the Americans. Hopefully Italy. Italy? How's Italy doing? Well, they have pretty strong... Who has the weakest? Austria-Hungary. Well, of course, that makes sense. Germany. We'll even go to war with Germany. They have 11-inch guns probably, which is... I went with 12-inch guns. Yeah, we could defeat that. Okay. If we're ever going to go to war with Germany, now would be the time. But it's a small discrepancy in the armored cruisers and light cruisers. 3-1 on us. And sure, 17-1 in destroyers, but how many minesweepers do they have? That's what I thought. We are clearly the superior, the elite force when it comes to the world's minesweepers. Okay, good. Better destroyers. We don't care. Look at all this money. Just pouring in now. $1 million a turn, which, by the way, for the British, for those people who are not aware, in my British playthrough, this thing swings by like 10 million on a turn, and it's just irrelevant. So the fact that we're fighting for over 1 million for Spain is, yeah, difficult. War Games Essay says, need more armored cruisers. Yes, we need more of everything. I think more light cruisers even. I'd even say we probably need a few more light cruisers. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I think the Navarre class is strong. I hope she is. We'll just get 3 more. And then we will get more. Oh, yes, we need technology. Okay, better ship design stuff. Yeah, actually, no, not design. I need to go to research. I think we're going to trim down some of the stuff that we don't need. Fire control. I mean, that's one of the most important, though. You know what? I'm going to trim this down to medium. Because I want design stuff more than I want the subdivision. Damage control stuff can come later. Because a lot of those changes do affect your ships that are already built. So let's just get the... Ooh. Germany, you say? Let's go to war with Germany. We'll do our best. A new liberal government wants to reduce... No. It's blasphemy. The Miss Cabo. I like MS because it stands for Miss, right? Oh, it's Cabo de Infanteria de Marina. What the hell name is that? Cabo de Infanteria de Marina Garciolo. Wow, what a name. You do not deserve to have that name. Much too small of a ship to have that large of a name. But okay. Alright, but submarines is not very important. Armin says, let's go to war with Germany. Kupstall can't withstand minesweeper guns. Calvin Bissett, I'm just jumping all over for the chat. What a good belt thickness for a battleship. I think that 11 is, he says 12 to 14 is what he goes with. I usually go with 11. Yeah, we will just be buying all our technology apparently. Better than researching it yourself, right? Why? This is the Spanish way. We should even take our research down and just buy everything, right? How much money do we save by doing this? So research is only at 340,000. It's like a year of research to buy any of these things. But it's the Spanish way. We would just sit back and let other people do it for us and then pay them money to give it to us. That is what we will do. Our minesweepers are superior because they have... Oh, yes. Our minesweepers are better than the Germans because they have none. This is true. Oh, look at this. The game has really heard my cries. That was... Obviously, the Germans, they're clearly not known for their efficiency and precision. They must have just fallen asleep drinking cerveza, and I mean, who does that sound more like? A German or a Spanish? It was their fault, clearly. I'm giving we're just kind of having a nice laugh at the Spanish expense. It's only because I lived in Spain for a small amount of time. I love Spain. And I love the people there too. So, but it's a different atmosphere, especially if you go to the south part of Spain. It has a kind of a nice, possibly touristy, some people might say possibly lazy feel to it. Which is, I mean, if you want a nice casual environment, if that's what you're looking for, you can find it there. We don't have any ships. Okay, I guess I can put one on hold. The budget is so bad. Ah, yes, we will demand the guilty are brought to justice. And since it's the Balkans, I'm assuming Germany was involved. They were. The guilty have come forward and raised their tensions accordingly. We will resume this. Okay, good. The tensions have finally enabled us to get our last light cruiser under construction. Mr. Sketch, I should really show this. Mr. Sketch Steel says, yeah, let's just show this. There's our chat. Everyone's shouting Minesweepers. So there's the chat going on. Congratulations, everyone. You've made it. You're famous for chanting minesweepers. They all want more minesweepers. What can we do? Yes, we surely can build at least one more. That won't bankrupt us. I'm now going to have to go through the suggested names personally because I don't want to encounter such a long name. The Fogonero Bagnobre. I don't know these names. That one I probably butchered. A technology sharing agreement, you say? Absolutely. France, let me just tell you, we are a tech leader. You want our technology, we would be willing to share it with you. Our technology actually has been a great benefit to them a benefit to our research efforts in explosive shells. No surprise there, we have zero research going on in explosive shells. So, yep. Our scientists report they're having problems with something. No surprise. Better stuff. Italy, well, we don't mind going to war with Italy. Italy or Germany. It's those damn people who are going to eventually be part of World War II that we don't like. If Japan was in here, we'd go to war with them as well. We're part of the Allies. Maybe, kind of. A world cruise for our cadets. We will send our newest and most powerful ships. Minesweepers, of course. Very good. Did get better shell damage there. I am going to attempt to do something, which is... I am going to attempt to play some music in the background. I have some open source audio. Don't know how this is going to work. Oh my god, that's really loud. Good thing I checked the volume before doing this. Let's just, I'll wait for something to happen. We'll get to that stuff in a moment. Never you mind. Tensions dropped with Germany. They did. Now it's a race. But I don't mind at least that the tensions are a little bit higher. By God, we're stuck at, it's 1903. Okay, it's not terrible. We're actually going to go back into the negative. This one minesweeper we actually could not build. My God. Come on. This is so pathetic. When you're struggling to get out one minesweeper, things are really bad. Okay, so this is the American armored cruiser. I think we could take this thing. It does have a lot of 7-inch guns and 4-inch guns, but we're 10-inch and 6-inch, and we may not have as many 10-inch guns as they have 7-inch guns, but I think that the penetration is just going to be significantly better. And plus our 6-inch guns will probably penetrate as well. Okay, better armor, better stuff. That's good, that's what we want. Everything's being built, very good. Okay. Let's see. Plays music, instant copyright strike. That's basically what I'm afraid of. Fox of Awesomeness 52 said that. Two-front war with Germany and Italy with minesweepers only and research at 0%. Yes. The problem is there is no battle that the minesweepers fight. They only are involved in coastal patrols and stuff. You can't assault the enemy with minesweepers. They even have 0 points as far as like strategic numbers go. The way the game does blockade and all those effects, minesweepers don't count. One of our minor allies in South America. What allies do we have left in South America? I think that things have already gone south with all those. But nonetheless, if we were to have one, we will back them unconditionally. And it's good effect on tensions. A spy from Germany has been discovered. What will we do? Oh yes, Germany. Yes, by all means, please, war. What do I want to do now? We're about to be blockaded probably by Germany. Yes. We just don't have the tonnage. Every single one of our ships is where they should be, but we simply don't have the tonnage. And we don't have enough minesweepers. Oh my god, we need more minesweepers. I'm not joking. We really do need more minesweepers. We don't have enough for coastal patrol right now. 480, 380, that's fine. 4 more. France, not as good of an idea. Yeah, no, France is actually fine. Use it to embarrass them. No, we're in a text sharing agreement. I probably shouldn't have done that. But it hasn't really, I haven't seen anything. What? Where did this money suddenly come from? Did I miss some message saying that being given more money? Wow, somebody's already trying to master Torpedo Protection 1? My goodness, it's way early in the game. Although we're not sure how anything will work. The Prime Minister wants you to deploy additional forces in the Mediterranean to deter aggressive moves by the Italian Navy. Why? We don't care about the Italians. We go to war with them, then we'll deal with them. So submarines appears to be the way the Spanish go. Oh, thank goodness, we got a few additional resources. Now, mind you, all the other nations are getting that too. We want to go to war. Yes. Okay, we're at war. Convoy attack. Let's accept. It is the San Jorge. Well, good. San Jorge will... in order to get this stream done in any kind of a reasonable time frame, gonna have to speed through these like ultra quick. But the good news is we're gonna go to Admiral's mode so we get more victory points because we only have one ship anyway. So the smaller your fleet size, we did large fleet, not very large, but if you chose like a smaller or medium, you'd have so many ship engagements with only one ship, you could probably do Admiral's mode. It's kind of a way of making the game easier. Anyway, let's try to get this over quickly. Oh, it's a convoy raid? Bombardment target? Okay, where in God's name is this bombardment target? Show me. Show me where you are. Where are you? Does anybody see it? I'm not seeing anything. They started me really far away from it, wherever it is. I mean, I don't have enough time to get over there. Where the hell is this bombardment target? Okay, this is bizarre. I hope I just run into a ship or something. It's gonna be like the stupidest battle ever. Let's head for the German port. I'm pretty confident we have a good ship, but where is the bombardment target? Oh, well, we actually sighted someone. Fantastic. Squad Max, here we go. They have the wind advantage. Let's try to get south of them then. A couple of them. More than just a couple. Is this a whole fleet? What is going on here? No, don't do that. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of armored cruisers. Don't pause on new sightings. There's just too many of them. What the hell? The game is totally confused. It says destroy one bombardment target, but I'm clearly it is a convoy attack as I thought. Aha! We're just going to run away and then go sink your transport fleets. But you are smart enough to know that I'm attempting this. Kind of. Do we get the wind advantage? We can. Okay, good. Let's go in. Charge. We're firing guns now. We are now on the wind advantage. So we are hitting. We are hitting. We are not hitting. We are getting hit. And now we will sink the merchant ships. Brilliant Spanish tactics. Who would have thought? The brave Spanish going in and mopping up. Oh, we see somebody trying to get in the way here, huh? Who are you? No. You're not getting away. Ah, you're not sinking yet? Well, yes you are. It's just a floating carcass. Okay, sink you as well. Very good. Let's go up to fast. Let's try to find these other ships now. Hello? Hola? ¿Dónde están? Yes, and then Mr. Sketch Steel says, and sunk by a torpedo. Probably what will happen next. Let's just head towards port. Their port. We will dock at the German port as a show of our disdain for their fleet. I don't think we're going to find them. Let's go back. How much time do we have left? A little bit. They probably sailed off in a random direction. We have some overcast. Oh, back to sunny. Yeah, nothing here. Well, this should be a victory. The good news is we failed to destroy our bombardment target. The game is so bugged. They even know it's supposed to be... Oh well, whatever. We did light damage to one of their armored cruisers. Not anything significant, but a victory is a victory. Who is it that's stealing industrial secrets from us? And like, what sad state of affair is their research at that they need to steal from us? Arjun Warren says, hi guys. Well, hello Arjun, welcome. The Gamer Forever says, if you're using Spanish tactics, we need to hire pirates. Well, what is the deal with this foreign tonnage thing? Why is Southeast Asia suddenly minus 300? It has never had a problem before. What? 10. Do we have 10? Please tell me we have 10. We have 14! Oh my gosh, we're doing great. That's right. Of course, when we're on large size, the amount that you need to fulfill something decreases. Of course, I forgot about that. Is the San Jorge pronounced San Jorge or just Jorge? It's an interesting question, Foxu Awesomeness 52. I'm not sure I understand the question, but I do see our budget has gone up with the increase in tensions. Might we possibly be able to... No, we can't build anything, of course, because... Oh, wait. Yes, we can build something because the restriction, the disarmament conference, is now over. Do we risk it? Do we get one more? Great Britain doesn't really like us. I don't think we'll be able to build one there. Oh, we can? Impossible. Okay, we need to be nice to Great Britain now. Oh gosh, son of a... How are we going to do this? Alright, we need the Castilla to go to Southeast Asia. Go do your thing. And we're going to put you on foreign station so that you satisfy the requirement while you make your way over there. Good. Good. Excellent. Good enough, I should say. Not really good, but whatever. Okay, we got new light cruisers. We actually helped them in subdivision and damage control. Interesting. Better... Oh! Central firing. Well, can't do anything about that until after the war. Another convoy attack. Note this is convoy attack, but I'm sure we'll get destroy one bombardment target again. There it is. This is not all bugs in this game were ever fully fleshed out. It's okay. We're going to actually have to go to Rear Admiral mode because I do want independent control of my ships. Oh boy. This will be interesting. Now we have a light cruiser with us, thank God. This is truly going to make a difference. Those are British tactics, says... I guess it's in relation to the superior industrial might of Spain will crush... Visibility is so terrible, we're not going to find anything, and we're going to be penalized for not sinking anything. It's just unfortunate, very unfortunate. The weather's getting worse, if that's possible. The San Jorge almost can't see the Galicia. It's really bad conditions. Pretty sure that they are... Oh my god, it's going to get worse? No, it can't. Which is funny that the visibility is so terrible, but yet our torpedo range is actually larger, still larger, barely. This is a lost cause. We're going to lose this one. Just by default, you lose when you don't actually sink any. Quite unfortunate. Give me some ships. Yeah, nope. Not gonna happen. And we still aren't destroying our bombardment target, which is bugged. Sometimes I tell ya, just need to wait another 200 seconds, minutes, whatever. Alright, that's over with. We lost. Yay. We lost all of our... Wow. We're being blockaded, and we lost all our other victory points to that one little move. Hooray! Fantastic. Well, what's the good side of this? There's no good side. There's no upside to this. We thought we could take the Germans, but unless we get into a big fleet fight... Enemy raid on coastal shipping. Gonna decline that. 60 victory points actually mean something. We will accept the cruiser battle. Please just be a normal cruiser battle. Please. Oh, the Tio's here. ¿Qué tal, Tio? He's just chilling. Uncle's just chilling. Well, let's see if we can do something important with the San Jorge, who has been the only ship in any fight so far. Unknown ship sighted. Squad max. Okay. Get to the north to secure our wind advantage. They are also trying to secure the wind advantage. The Freya class looks like it's a one-on-one. This is nice. We have a duel going on. She has 8-inch guns, 6-inch secondaries, 3-inch tertiaries, 5-inch belt, 1.5-inch deck. So slightly better armed than us. Yeah, we are at 4.5. I think we have the advantage though. Let's see what we can do. Close to range. Open fire. Close even further. That's quite close. We'll just wait to see what happens now. Who's winning? I don't know. Oh, I think we're winning. Now they did make a move that confused me a little bit, getting closer. I don't want to be hit by a torpedo. So we're gonna disengage a fair amount. Wait a second. Now they're suddenly winning. Nope, there's another 6-inch gun. They're still penetrating. We will choose to launch torpedoes, I guess. From this range, my god, we might actually hit them. It's close, but it's our 6-inch guns which are opening up right now. We need our 10-inch guns to hit. 6. Okay, well, I mean, hey, I'll take anything. But... yes, come over the top of them, securing our wind advantage. Very good. Finally, a 10-inch gun hit, which is good. They are going to zag that way, huh? Well, we will do that as well. Still have the wind advantage. Okay, this is a close one. Real nail biter. I think we're just gonna have to keep going though, in the interest of trying to finish this, well, getting anywhere near 1910 before the end of the stream. Calvin Bissett asks why he cannot send images. Are you asking to like link something? Do I have to approve those things? San Jorge has only gone through half of her ammo. Close to range. We need more hits. I'm seeing a lot of Freya hits, so like in theory I think we should be winning this fight. I'm just, like, I keep looking up here and I see a lot of Freya. San Freya, the combination. Whoa, what are they doing? Oh god. Oh my god! My battleships! A fair fight? That's not the Spanish way. Okay, let's control these ships. This is now far more important. Far more important. Go sink them. This is awesome. No, Fernando, go close range and use your big guns. My god. You have so many secondary guns. Even your secondary guns can do massive damage. Just close. Close. No. Stop. I don't even know where our ship is anymore. But we've sunk them. Surely we've sunk them. Yeah, we're hitting them. Okay, where am I? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. It doesn't matter. We won. We did it. Right in the nick of time. The battleships showed up. Where are we, by the way? Are we close? No, we're not anywhere near, necessarily near Spanish homeland, but okay. Chalk that one up to Admiral Tortuga's experience, knowing, of course, that the battleships would ride in like the cavalry. That was fun. I have to say, that was actually pretty fun. The fact that we were able to secure a victory, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. We'd really like another battleship, though. This is supposed to be a battleship-only playthrough. We're going to make Spain great again by only building battleships, which is contrary to the fact that I'm building minesweepers right now. Minesweepers are the exception. The only two things we're going to build are extreme capital ships and minesweepers. The intelligence service is considering a revolutionary over the Germans. They'd never go with it, but who cares? Let's use it anyway. Prestige. I'll take that. A coastal raid, which I cannot avoid. Is it actually... Is it a bombardment target this time? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, what do you know? What a surprise. San Jorge once again. Okay, well, here we go again. For Admiral's mode. Well, let's just charge in until we get control. We do get control after a little bit. Got him. Okay, we have control. Now we go back to this one. I'm going to put you to scout. No, sorry. Screen. Screen. Good. I want them to close up a little bit. Yeah, we're just really going in, aren't we? So, we need to sink 2 ships. Any 2 ships. Well, there they are. Ship 1 and Ship 2. Light cruiser signals misunderstood. Well, whatever. We're just going after... Actually, this is good. This is kind of what I want. I want that guy to go this way, this guy to go this way. We can each sink a ship. Oh god, there's more over here. Well, that's good, actually. We'll sink multiple. We'll get 3, just to put the pin in our hat. Okay, that's the transport. Sink it quickly. Just go real time. Is that an 8-inch coastal battery? Is that what I see? That's kind of problematic. San Jorge, maybe it's better to go after the other one instead. You need to sink this ship before you come home. Please sink it. Okay, good. The Galicia's done her job. Coastal battery is actually going to protect that one. I'm just going to go after this one instead. Let the Galicia catch up in time. All we need to do is get over here, sink this minesweeper. Aha! They do have a minesweeper. Well, not today, Germany. No minesweepers under my watch. The game forever. Well, he keeps calling the pre-war dreadnought for battleships. Yeah, that's a pre-war... I think battleships are what they were called, right? B is for battleship. They were eventually named dreadnoughts only upon the HMS Dreadnoughts construction, 1906 or 5 or something. We completed our objective. I don't think we even care about sticking around. We mainly have to fight off enough victory points to keep us ahead with... what is it? The blockade going against us. So, well, we'll patrol at 16 knots here on in. See if anything happens. If we can sink another ship, I'm fine with that. Mr. Sketchsteel says they were called ironclads. We don't want to fight that. Not the guns, not the guns. That's normally where these ships hang out, but... The Gamer Fair said Germany, USA, and UK, I'm not sure about USA and Germany, for sure called them dreadnoughts and later pre-war dreadnoughts. Are you talking about dreadnoughts? Dreadnoughts are a different thing than the pre-war battleships. Basically, there's the 2-turret configuration, and then when they started to go for more than that, the name changed. Or at least, that's my impression of it. Good, so it's a victory because, well, barely. But yeah, it's unfortunate that these kind of things will slow down the stream significantly. We'll just have to keep pushing, though. No way around it. Wait, we have cross-deck fire very early. This is the advantage that we have. I don't even know if we can use it. But, yeah, I guess we could get our first dreadnoughts out. Convoy defense. We can't afford to say no, so we'll accept. Aha! Our entire fleet, the Spanish Armada, is here. And the San Jorge as well. She refuses to miss a single battle. Move that back. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Sight it up to the north. Take you off AI control. It's fine. I don't care what you do, but you won't actually be scouting. I mean, you will be, but I'm not going to leave you in that formation. We want to maintain the east for control of the seas. So we're going to, like, maybe circle. Let's stay in contact, though. If we can chase them off from the transports, that's just easy victory points for us. I'm just confident that they're not... Okay, let's go up to squad max. Let's chase down this light cruiser. I don't think that we're dealing with just light cruisers here, but... There's another light cruiser? There they are. That's what I was expecting. What are we dealing with here? Battleships, of course. Okay, so let's do this actually like this. They can't see my battle fleet yet. I'm going to let the San Jorge dangle as bait. Draw them in. And then I'll reverse my course. Will you into line with them? Basically, we just want to head right at them, because whether they head north or south, whatever direction they travel, we will have the wind advantage. Okay, I don't know who that is, but it doesn't matter. The only one that matters to me... Oh my god, please, Fernando matters to me. I changed my mind. The Fernando matters to me. Who am I controlling here? Yeah, this is... Let's get you guys to go to support. Line ahead. This would be very helpful for me, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Pause the game, please. Ah, they've made their shift to the north. Okay, we also need to make our shift to the north then. San Jorge, you as well. Cut back. Oh, yeah. Well, you're stupid because you've misunderstood your signals. Mr. Ringworld says, what? They have discovered Minesweeper tech? This must not stand in regards to our previous battle. Yeah, we did sink them, the Minesweeper. Hopefully that's their only one, and hopefully they've also forgotten how to do what they already did. It's sacred Spanish technology, those Minesweepers. Nobody's allowed to have Minesweepers. Great. Now this one has misunderstood orders. It's going to be a problem. We only have a speed of 18, I forgot. This is pretty bad. Okay, it looks like we're regaining control. God, this is just going to be horrible. Let's get you to be core 2, number 4. Okay, go back this way. That's Fernando. Didn't I send him on Fernando? No, Fernando. Okay, good. The first shot has been fired, or probably there's been lots of shots fired already, but the first one has landed on the Wittelsbach. Fantastic. Superior, this is obviously a fight where superior Spanish engineering will come to the forefront, and that really shoddy German craftsmanship is just going to get them all killed. Nothing surprising about that, right? Okay. Calvin Bissett says, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to ignore his comment altogether. No, he said, I really like Tortuga because he actually responds to chat and will interact. Well, yeah, I guess it's true. Small channel, not too many people I have to keep track of. I'm trying to balance right now, making sure the game progresses with reading the chat, though. We are doing okay. I mean, surprisingly. How did they hit the... Oh, okay, that's their armored cruiser. They might even be disengaging, which they will be able to do with our extremely slow speed. Let's just try to crank this up a little bit. I might have to put people under AI control again. I think they're all what they're supposed to be. Let's hope and pray that's the case. And now let's just control this and bring this up to fast. Otherwise this battle will just take forever. This is good. I mean, we're squad maxing and they're obviously... Oh, we sank a destroyer, it appears. Good. Quite good. They're going to be able to run circles around us on the outside, but... Oh, get the Mecklenburg. Get the Mecklenburg. Get the Mecklenburg. Come on, get her, get her, get her. Oh, I think they're doing torpedo attacks, but... I wasn't able to react in time, and it didn't matter in the end. We weren't able to sink them, unfortunately. I don't care. Misunderstand your signals all you want. Just reading the chat. I played a cruel trick on Calvin. He said his heart sunk when I mentioned that. Francis is back just in time for the conclusion of our fleet fight, which has gone particularly poorly. Okay, we actually sank a destroyer, so it's not so poor, but where the hell is their fleet? They must be going back home, right? Oh, we spotted them! Oh my god. Yes. Dive in. Torpedoes be damned. Do your worst. Hit them all. Charge, Belasco. Onward, Numancia. Numancia, as they would say it. Oh, no accent. Numancia. Sink them all. Sink them all. Our 2 battleships are really driving through the heart. That was glorious. A glorious charge. We'll sink the Gazelle. And call that fair enough. Sink them all. Or just the Gazelle. Is that Gazelle sinking? Make sure she's sinking. What chaos this is. Okay, good. That is going to be... I'm a dead one. We want to get this Mecklenburg. We got you now. You won't escape us. Broadside to broadside. Oh, Numancia 1 is hit by a torpedo. That is not good. Fire torpedoes ourselves. She's actually handling it really, really well. We'll do our usual. So just slowly do your thing. We're not very good visibility, so this is not good, but... yeah, we're taking hits now. San Jorge, you are going to have to be our cheerleader now. Go charge them. Head them off. How's our flooding doing? 55. Might be controlled. I don't think we'll make it back to port. We could. Maybe. The San Jorge is actually duking it out with the Mecklenburg, which is fantastic. Great to see. Fantastic, yeah. Damn, flooding down to 28. Alright, she's combat effective. Let's just go ahead and open up on the Mecklenburg now. Let's do this. We are definitely doing some damage. Lots of hits. Woo. Let's see. To catch up, torpedoes be damned. Not like they're a threat at this point in the game anyway. No, they definitely are. They're more a threat now than ever. But I think we're going to manage the San Jorge, the hero ship that she always ends up being, has actually, I think, managed to sink the Mecklenburg. Okay, now that your flooding is, wow, completely controlled. A miracle. Total miracle. Let's go ahead and go in and sink. No! Please. Please, sir. Hit him. Hit him. Yes, they're on fire now. This is the true threat to any ship at this time. Wood. I think there was still wood used on the ship, but fire is basically the big the big thing they weren't able to control. This is how we sink them. Definitely how we sink them. So I'm taking you can actually control AI ships. They never fixed this, patch this bug where you can still actually control your ships. That's the bug I'm using right now to my advantage. Or exploit, at the very least. Mecklenburg is surely going down. This is going to be a big win for us. Armin says ram them with the ship's dying gasp. Mr. Sketchsteel says a hit by a torpedo. I kind of saw that coming. Yeah, who didn't? I charged right through every single one of them. We noticed that we finally used a torpedo of our own. Okay, she's surely sinking. Let's make our slow way back to port. Not so slow. We don't have to be so slow about it. I mean, let's just try to get back, though. Yeah. Speed it up. We've done our duty for this action. We have spotted another ship. They're approaching very quickly. This is less than ideal. It is another battleship. She is like oblivious. It's like she doesn't even know we're here. Well, we'll take up, no, what, San Jorge, what in God's name? No, don't leave me. You've been doing so well, and now suddenly this? This treachery? Oh, God. Oh, God. Well, this is seriously one of the most exciting battles I've ever been a part of. This is just the swing of things back and forth, back and forth. Okay, dodge those torpedoes. And we've hit this ship a lot. We also have the Belasco coming up. Alright, let's go for it. They've tempted me. We'll take the bait. Let's go Belasco. Oh god, there's another one. Ah, light cruiser. This is more up our speed. We hit it. We surely are winning this one. Okay, Belasco has reattached to the Numancia. Good. Let's go Squad Max. You already are. San Jose, we need you to corral this ship back over to the Numancia. That's your goal. She does really well with her 6-inch guns. And she is correctly corralling them. This is perfect. Alright, we've done it. And look at those hits the San Jorge's landing. An armored cruiser, some may say, but she swings with the heaviest of them. 10-inch guns landing. She takes a hit, keeps on ticking. We're gonna go for this one. The gamer forever says the Germans be like, "You sank our dreadnought. Now we sink all your ships." That's my attempt at a German accent. They were coming back, yeah, with a passion there for a moment, and again it appears. But I'd say that a fire starting on us. Let's go ahead and call off this secondary engagement. We've done well enough, boys. It's time for a siesta. Time to go home. Let's just disengage. We actually sank that battleship? Incredible. Or is that the same one as earlier before? I don't know. Alright, San Jorge, you're going to be my trusty watchdog in the rear. Looks like we're going to successfully disengage this one. I don't know what you're doing. Good luck, San Jorge. I assume you know better. Alright, a major Spanish victory. What? No! How? It had zero... Oh no, I must not have looked. Well, we did lose a battleship in the end, so this is not a major victory as it should have been, but only a minor victory. I mean, it's a major victory, but this point total does not mean major victory to me. Okay, well that's really unfortunate. If we had been able to keep the Belasco, that would have been just a major, major victory for us. Boy. Well, that's unfortunate, and I guess we only sank one of their battleships. The other one did not get sunk. If I had known she was going to sink, I would have pushed on, but it was not to be. Where in God's name are you even going? Southeast Asia, please. Whoops. Something bad happened. We're exactly tied. Only the Navy can win this war. We are blockaded. Cruiser battle, accept. San Jorge. Boy. Well, the San Jorge's definitely got a veteran crew at this point. Goes without saying. I'm going to see about turning on this music, because I kind of like a little something in the background. So let me see if I can get this. Damn it, why is it so loud? I don't want it to be so loud. Is that better? Yeah, that seems better. Okay, let's see. How loud is that for chat? This is just the stupid free music. I mean, not stupid. It's great music. The silly free music that YouTube offers you that every YouTuber uses now because copyright stuff is such a concern. Alright, let me know how that music is. If it's too loud, I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Hopefully it's not too loud. Okay, we will once again push off the San Jorge into the jaws of the enemy. Charge. Where have we... Okay, we are at the wind advantage. This is good. Go to support. It's perfect volume. Very good. Good to know. This is an armored cruiser. Let's get the San Jorge involved here. Don Juan de Austria. We'll use you when we go to war with Austria. How about that? That's probably what you want to hear. Let's turn you this way to drive them towards us. Perfect. And bring the San Jorge in. Alright, no matter what she chooses now, we have the wind advantage. Perfect. Okay, you can go back to AI control. I don't really care about you for the rest of the fight. Here we go. Onward. Close to range. Engage. Whoa! Is that because of us? Is she slowing down? Okay, I don't care. Give me that cruiser on his head on a spike. Ah! It showed up again. It's done. It's happened again. Oh my gosh, this is glorious. Yes, run them into the battleships. We've done it. By golly, we've done it. Okay, I don't know where our ships went. We need that ship too. Where the hell did it go? Damn it, where is she? I need my Senor. Click you. Damn it. Stop. There we go. Went too far. Let's go like to intercept this way, I think. Is anybody engaging? Somebody went to normal speed and they're down here. So, oh, what? Okay, keep going then. Go, charge, faster, faster. Give her all she's got. I think that's about the line that we want to take. As a Brit, it sounds like an Englishman pretending to be a German mocking a Frenchman. Is that... Oh yes, people are making fun of my impressions. It's a good thing I didn't take up a career as an impressions artist. Or those are probably called impressionists. Who knows? I don't think... So the game... I don't think we're going to be able to catch this ship. Which is unfortunate. Where did she go? Ah, she got away with heavy damage. Are you kidding me? Even though she was flooding, huh? The game is so particular to its own units. Where was she? Just north of us. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. It's still a victory, and that means that we will edge out a small lead. Victory points once more. Great Britain, you say. Well, we need to handle this discreetly because they are building a ship for us. Huh. I will accept this. Cruiser action, and they don't have any... It didn't say they had any cruisers here. How are they going to fight this? Okay, well, I don't... If this is a battleship, I'm going to protest. It's a battleship. Launch torpedoes. Get out. Get out! Launch torpedoes and retreat. So, very funny. Very funny game, putting my light cruisers up against a battleship. Very funny. I'm laughing. I'm laughing. But at the same time, I'm not going to fight this. It's just stupid. Sometimes this game, I tell you. Try your Spanish accent, Tortuga. Oh boy. Well, the thing is, I mean, I have a gringo accent for an American accent for somebody speaking Spanish, but of course, because I'm an American. But I do know the theta. I learned my Spanish partly. You know, they learn like Mexican style Spanish or South American style Spanish, I guess I'd say, without the theta. The one that's, I mean, there's a lot of different colloquial words and stuff that you learn that in the western part of the United States, which is where I learned Spanish first. But when I went to Spain, obviously I picked up more there. So we're actually helping them. Convoy attack. I want to decline this just because it's going to be another stupid land bombardment target I can't get to. All right, this is what I want. I only want the San Jorge. In fact, we probably should move out every ship that isn't a San Jorge or a battleship. We just need to move every other ship out. I only want the San Jorge here. I don't want these light cruisers. We're going to send them to another sea zone. Only battleships are allowed. That's why this is supposed to be a battleship playthrough. Squad max. We maintain the wind by... Yes. Getting them like this. And curling in. Perfect. Very nice. Now, engage. Wow, they're actually doing the ones doing damage to us. This Gazelle class is 22 knots. We should be able to pursue. Okay, let's just pursue. The pursuit. Ah! You went that way, sir. She went that way. Change course. Where'd she go? Yeah, she's probably heading back that way. Alright, well, we'll just blast along, see if we catch up to anybody. If we do, hooray. If we don't, then, well, another lost battle. The Gamer Forever is Swedish. Fantastic. You claim your CIA can fight as a B und das... oh my gosh. There's a cavalcade of comments about my accents, I think. We apparently did damage to their destroyer and their light cruiser. Oh my god, they actually did have different ships. Huh. Okay, well, we kind of dodged a bullet there. We're still ahead on victory points. I kind of want this war to come to an end because it's already been a long time in the stream and we are only 1905. Let's say the Navy can fight on if needed. Okay, compromise peace. No change in borders, no nothing. That's fine. It's probably the only time we would ever be able to actually win a war, unfortunately, but well, that's okay. Ireland has rebelled. It seems funny. It's a little bit early, isn't it? It's supposed to be like 1914 or something that happens. An uprising in China happens. This is actually seems to be accurate. 1904, right? Was the, or is it 1903 was the Chinese thing? We will send a strong force to safeguard our interests. We have 12-inch guns, quality 0. Okay, we need to do 2 adjustments to our battleships, which we don't yet. Okay, wait, let's get the last one out first. Let me catch up with the comments a little bit too. Okay, there's some stuff being said in actual German, which I'm not going to translate. I don't know how to translate. I'm not going to pronounce. Yes, oh my gosh, superimposed B turrets. Yes, absolutely. That's amazing. We have superimposed front turrets. Amazing. Oh yeah, that's really good. Oh no, we don't. We have not super... Oh god darn, son of... What does our dreadnought look like right now with cross-deck firing? Where to design it? Yeah, they're still giving us... Because our decks... We only have 13,000. Oh god. We need better... We definitely need better docks. Right, let's pretend that we can build this somewhere else. No, I want a dreadnought. You just don't understand. Okay, fine. I'll do this myself. Must I do everything for myself? Can we go with double... Why can we not go with double turrets? Okay, just design me this. Let me make all the changes myself, though. 12-inch guns. I want to do... Why won't it let me? We don't have the ability to build more than 2 centerline. I forgot. Ah, we only have 2 guns we can build centerline. This is so bad. Okay, we just obviously don't worry about this then. Just keep pushing. We helped the French with ship design. That's good. Of course, we'll actually wait. Yes, actually, we will build 2 additional battleships. I will actually do that. Because battleships only. That doesn't seem good. There we go. 2 more, you said? What? 3 total? Oh, okay. Well, what we're going to do is play this smart, though. We're going to wait a couple months first. Okay, let's go till June or so. Ireland has declared independence. Yeah, well... Oh, they want to buy it? Okay, well, we need the money. Actually, we're kind of close to our budget, surprisingly. 50 million. Not yet. Okay, we can last a little bit longer. Tortuga, do you recall the historical gamer class? I do. The semi-dreadnought, right? People want me to build a battlecruiser. Yeah, I'm disregarding the suggestions to build stuff because we don't have more than 2 turrets we're allowed centerline, so I guess we could do cross-deck fire. Yeah, okay, I didn't... Why doesn't it allow us... Why doesn't it give us the option to do that? It doesn't even give us the option to build cross-deck fire, though. I really don't understand what's going on. I'm missing some kind of technology. But we've researched cross-deck fire. I don't, fully understand Okay, but it doesn't matter. Technology agreement. No, a disarmament. No, I just start. I can't. I can't because we have to build 2 more battleships. Not this turn. I think we have 1 more turn. Yes. Periscopes. Okay, fine. Submarines eventually. That's how we will end the series. This YouTube stream. Okay, now we need to build 2 more of these obsolete ships, but that's okay. We need 2 more. We need to keep our relationships good with Great Britain because that's who's building them. Good timing on that. I think you can hear some crying in the background. Not crying, squeals of delight actually, but they're still pretty loud. Yes, man, the US government just wants to sell us everything. They are bankrupting us, but we are lazy. We will let them do the research for us. No, don't do that. We will revise all of our ships. Why did I do this? Now I have to wait. Okay, maybe I cancel them. No, we'll just do it. If it leads to war, whatever. Yay, we did it. 4 additional cruisers, of course, sir. We'll get to that the moment that... Okay, finally we have 3. Thank God. We can't afford to build anything, though, so... Back our ally unconditionally. We're going to go to war way too quickly, unfortunately. We actually do need time right now. We need time to prepare a fleet. Djibouti has rebelled. Sell us... Yeah, we'll always take technology, even if it bankrupts us, which it basically is. We didn't even implement a training thing. I don't think we have the money to do so. I guess we could do gunnery. 400,000. No, we can't. It's a pipe dream. Okay. Take that one back on. Those cruisers. I lost the paperwork. Why not rebuild it? Well, the problem with this air terrain is if you rebuild stuff while if you rebuild a class when you currently have ships under the if you rebuild a class while you have ships under construction in that class, it can cause bugs. I don't even remember what the bugs are because I know that they cause bugs and that you shouldn't do it. I have to do a siesta class. I agree completely with that, Fran. We absolutely need a siesta class. It should probably be our really fast destroyers. Because the irony in that would be add some comedy, right? Okay, how long have I been streaming? Has it been an hour and a half already? My goodness. 3 centerline, wing turrets, now it's time for the dreadnought. That is true. The wing turret, that's what I was missing. Wait, was that wing turret secondaries? I didn't even read it. Just buy all the technologies. Let's see, is it going to allow me to build one of these? Yes. Wow, it is. Not bad, but I really want to build a new one though, because let's clear this. We could do this. B, then F, K. Okay, let's get rid of that. This one. It's so ugly, but it's also beautiful. I'm gonna get a drink real fast to check on this issue, so I will be right back in just a couple minutes. Or not a couple minutes, like 30 seconds. 1 sec. Alright, I'm back. I love the sound of silence, says Alpha Airborne. But isn't their music playing very softly in the background? More than 1 second has passed. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. We have forward superimposed but not rear. Yes, Frederick Nelson, we bought it from the United States, and they gave it to us. This is such a funky design. I feel like it's absolutely fitting the Spanish to build this. What is our problem? The fact that we only have 16,000 for our docks. So basically, it's a pipe dream. We're going to probably get better turrets before we can actually build that exact design. So we'll have to wait. It's unfortunate. We got that. This is always how things go. When you build new ships, that's exactly when you get the new technology. So let's not fret about the Italians. Okay, I actually don't mind going to war with the Italians. So let's create tension. That would be the best case scenario because they don't live in the same port as we do. I mean, they don't share the same port that we do. Home port, home region. Gosh, I can't speak. It's such a problem. Okay, so let's see. Lots of comments I have to catch up on. 9.5 belt. Nice, but we're referring to, I think, the fact that talking about the design I just canceled. We'll have to redo it, we really do. Lots of people finishing exams, very good. And then a talk of temperature. Djibouti has declared independence as well. Someone must shoulder the burden, guaranteeing order in these cases. Send a force. Ah. Wow. They're criticizing our tardiness. Navally criticizing Spanish tardiness? What did they expect? Well, 700-ton destroyers, not important for us. Spain and Italy are now at war. Fantastic. Convoy attack. We don't have anybody here, so we're going to decline this. Very unusual. We didn't even have a chance to send anybody down. Let's just send the San Jorge down to wreak havoc. This is exactly my ideal situation, in fact. The Mediterranean. Onward. How close on foreign tonnage are we? Yeah, we're pushing and really pushing it. So we'll only send down the San Jorge, and hopefully she'll win some battles for us. We'll get these guys to go to Coastal Patrol. And this is good. I think we're good. Why is this so low? Tension should have increased our budget significantly. Yes, a fleet battle with only our armored cruiser. Okay, so this kind of, we had this idea, one of the comments on my recent Great Britain playthrough, one of the comments was somebody, a person I respect as well, mentioning that, I think it was Guardsman, maybe Guardsman Gary, saying that the reason we might not be getting fleet battles in that series is because we don't have a full complement of destroyers, light cruisers, battleships, and armored cruisers all moving together. We don't have the full fleet composition. I think that this is a clear counterexample to that. Very clearly, we only need any kind of capital ship to be engaged in a fleet battle. It's extremely silly. This is obviously not going to be a fleet battle at all. It's going to be my armored cruiser trying to pick at their armored cruiser. They just have battleships right there. Okay, they have the wind advantage as well. Yeah, I just don't think there's any way we can actually defeat these ships. No. Technically, I have 4 10-inch guns. They have 4 11, and they just have double the armor I do. And they have better numbers. If it was just one battleship, I might even risk it. Well, that armor is pretty terrible. Alright, so what we're going to try to do is pick off just part of the fleet. They have the wind advantage, so we have to circle all the way around. Mr. Scotch Steel says, save the famous ship. The San Jorge now very famous ship. What we can do is actually make a break for Italian waters. I don't think we'll get there fast enough, but I'd like to go and try to sink some other ships. If they had any other like armored cruisers or anything, I would definitely stick around and try to sink them, but this is just the same way the battlecruiser eventually, I mean the battlecruiser was just an extension of the armored cruiser anyway. The same way the battlecruiser disengages from the ships that can't sink, so too the San Jorge. Whew! I sneezed, but I got it. I've been better at my quickly reacting and muting my microphone. Okay, let's see. The Italians are very unsportsmanlike, bringing their entire fleet to fight against a single poor armored cruiser. That's right, the game were forever. I would never do such a thing. Twice. Against Germany. Nonetheless, at least it's not a defeat. And we'll have other chances to sink their ships, hopefully in the coming months. Why do they have 60 victory points? Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. All the trade runs through Northern Europe, so let's just get everyone who can to start raiding. That's it. 2 ships. Okay. Wow. This is really bad playing as Spain. It's really hard. Let's halt this construction for a moment. We sank some ships. No, that was them. Damn it. Well, convoy attack, we'll take this. Hopefully this will even the odds for us. It only takes like 1 light cruiser to buy us like 400 victory points or so. And you can see the wisdom of sending only the best ship to the place you want to fight. We're not getting any of the ships we don't want to fight involved in the action. So we'll just meander over here. Do some gunning down of ships. Whee! Let's go to Squad Max. Oh, we sank that one already. Let's go quick. Squad Max, they went over this way. Go sink them. Cinco them. Mátalo! Go, 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 go. Yay! Alright, let's go back to the rest of these. I don't want to get hit by a torpedo. We're talking about sportsmanship, but this is not a very sporting fight either. Did I sink all of them? Looks like all of them, maybe. Yeah, this is true. Gamers Forever says that this is just a justified reaction to what the... Oh, we got someone. We found him. Come back. I just want to be friends. Don't enter port. Okay. Well, that's a nice victory. Kenneth Speard says, this reminds me of the 5-10-year-olds tried to steal my phone. Alright, well that was a nice little victory for us. Sailing around, killing everything. That's the kind of stuff I like. It's not always going to be that way. This is so beautiful. I was thinking about this strategy, like that's why I'm doing the all battleship only thing, because I was thinking, okay, if we only field the highest caliber ships, then we can't possibly caught, like light cruisers will never be caught against armored cruisers if you just don't have any armored cruisers. I mean light cruisers. That was the philosophy behind making Spain great again, is just all about building only capital ships. We will build no escorts from here on in for the rest of the playthrough. Just battleships. A BC? Surely that means our armored cruiser. Yes, it is. Alright, let's save our speed. Is this one running away from me, and why? 7-inch guns, 5-inch armor. Not a bad ship. It's certainly weaker than us, but it's also only has a speed of... Alright, let's see. Is she actually getting away? Okay, I actually want to center on you. Can I get centered on you? Okay, lock view. Is she escaping? I don't think so. Because we're only going 16 right now. I don't want to use my coal until the last possible moment. Okay, let's go. Full speed ahead. There we go. Now we're closing. I didn't want to use my maximum speed until late as possible, just to avoid starting to run out of our engine's tiring, basically. Good, good, excellent. Victory clearly in hand. Beautiful, very beautiful. That was magnificent. Ah, that was good. San Jorge may be just a tad overpowered. People appear to be pointing out. What does the varied technology start option do? Very good question, Friedrich Nelson. I'm not entirely sure myself exactly what the effect is, but the idea is that you no longer know what the effect of different technologies will be. For example, I think this is the one that I saw in the forums, that triple turrets may end up having a huge penalty for them, whereas quadruple turrets may not. It kind of seems like a silly thing to do, because there's not a feedback mechanism in this game to really show you what those things are, so you would just have to do extensive battle testing. But it's unrealistic to not know like any kind of statistics about it. You know, you don't have any feedback from the battle. When they end, they just end. You can look at the shots they fired and all this, but the amount of research or investigation you have to do after every battle to start to figure out what technologies are good and what are bad, I think it's just beyond a reasonable ability to do in this game, so. Okay, we lost some stuff, whatever, who cares? We just want our armored cruiser back. San Jorge! Out you go again. I'm gonna rename this stream to be the Saga of San Jorge. Might as well just write a book about this ship. This is the only ship that has ever existed. This is really how Spain wanted to be made great again, was just, wait, what is this that I'm fighting right now? Because I have control already. I don't know why that is. Okay, we'll just run until we run into somebody. Is this a raid, or what is going on here? I should have paid more attention. Because we have control already, and I'm not running into any ships. So let's just go over to Palma. Like, what is going on here? Ah, yes. Anyways, to finish that thing I was talking about with the varied technologies, you can have the different technologies are supposed to have different effects. Like maybe, I don't know if this is how it works, but like maybe 14-inch guns are really good and 15-inch guns are bad. I don't know. But as I said, it's kind of silly. I won't ever do it on a serious playthrough because there's no feedback mechanism. So, Frederick Nelson put a bunch of applause, thumbs ups, etc. Yeah, what the hell was that battle? It's a marginal victory for us. Okay, I don't understand why. It was supposed to be the Italian reaction from the last battle. Touche. Tortuga Power plays Rule the Waves, or why for any nation you should build an armored cruiser called St. George. It's so true. Maybe that's the real power of my ship. It's just the Sankt George. Again, this is all based on the Austro-Hungarian playthrough where we had a hero, Sankt George, just the same way this San Jorge is just wrecking everything. That's what it did, but it was in very large fleet size. I think it 2v1'd armored cruisers and won. It might have even 3v1'd at some point. Anyway, this is actually in Northern Europe. We will accept. And this is why I don't build destroyers. Okay, what I'm going to do here is not noble. It is not exciting. It is nothing interesting. I'm going to make for port. I'm just going to run away. The best thing that this could be for us is a destroyer, in which case it would probably still sink me. So, we're just going to leave. That's what I think about this battle game. That's what I think about that battle. It was an armored cruiser. Okay. It's almost worth it for a destroyer to go up against an armored cruiser. You're surely going to get sunk, but the risk-reward payoff is pretty big, right? If you actually do sink their armored cruiser with, say a torpedo hit or two. If I knew how to get my ships to launch torpedoes effectively. Actually, I could have changed it to captain's mode, which would have been interesting. Okay, we're losing 30. Okay, we're losing 100 victory points. Notice that all these things, which should be significant events, just don't affect the fact that we've sunk some. I think that just the destroyers gave us all those victory points. Okay, a convoy defense. We only have our armored cruiser, but she is enough, is she not? I had 2 St. George's, it's true. Air Turian asked if I had 2. I did have 2. We made a St. George 2 class. I don't know if there was ever more than one St. George, but there was a St. George 2. Okay, I guess I can't control this. I need an emoji for the Italian hand gesture. Oh yeah, I don't know why that went over my head. I wasn't really paying attention. I'm distracted when I'm streaming. Frederick Nelson was making all the hand signals, of course, because Italians like to wave their hands. Maybe it is the confidence on the ship that makes it. Yeah, maybe the fact that I just trust the San Jorge so completely that she rewards my faith with good action. Unknown ship sighted. They have the wind advantage. We have nothing but the greatest faith in our San Jorge, so down she goes to intercept. Probably it looks like a battleship, unfortunately. That front one shouldn't be a battleship, though. That should be a battleship. That is a battleship. Okay. Divert. Divert course. We're actually getting, like, reports of battle cruisers? Surely this is not right. Surely it's incorrect. Okay. Their escort ships are armored cruisers. I just want to see if I have this right. The Giuseppe Garibaldi class is taking a few hits. Yeah, come back. Okay, you are battleships. Good. That's what I was thinking. All we need to do is get them out of the line of the convoy. Just chase them down a little bit. And then we can retire. Oops. Uh-oh. We're down to 21, so we're going to retire a little bit quicker. Can't lose the San Jorge, obviously. That would be horrible. Get out of there! Okay, the transports are getting sunk. It doesn't matter. But let's not head back towards enemy port. We'll wait for them to sink. Okay, well, too bad. They were just carrying, what is Spanish? It's like olive oil, probably. We lost all our olive oil, sadly. Oh, they found some more. That's okay. Okay, yeah, the St. George 1 and the St. George 2. Yeah, that's right. Let the minesweepers feast on their DDs. I really wish that in that last fight, the one up here, which we immediately stopped, I probably should have ran towards the nearest minesweeper, because our minesweepers actually can take on. They have 1-inch belt and 1-inch turret gun, turret armor, so they're actually better than my destroyers. They don't cost less than my. I don't know why did I even make. I think we're gonna retire that destroyer. I am. We're gonna scrap that destroyer. It is useless. This battle is going on forever. My God. Okay. San Jorge be like, calm down, Inquisition friends. It's cool. I've got this. Says the gamer forever. Gandalf's beard. Down she goes. Oh. Alpha airborne. Maybe the San Jorge is a reincarnated St. George. I'd say it certainly appears so. Mr. Sketch Steel says, oh boy, I smell torpedoes, but we were able to get away. Obviously, wow, major victory. Why is such a major victory? I did damage to their battleship and armored cruiser even. Huh. Okay, it's 400 victory points total, 500 victory points total, I guess. We're building up slowly some funds, which I plan to use for this. Okay, let's scrap this ship. It's not even worth, it's elite. It's still not worth the money we're paying for it. And I really want to do some crazy stuff here. I want to get... Okay, it's actually okay. We have light cruisers, but they're in the Northern Europe. That's actually... It's going to be acceptable. Eventually, I want these battleships to be the only things on foreign stations as well. Small engagement, I'm fine with that. There's no big engagements when you only have one ship. So, bigger docks. Thank you, Frederick Nelson. Good call. I absolutely do need to do that. Go fast. Another ship sighted. Is it another battleship? It's a minesweeper. No! They're not allowed to have minesweepers. Hunt this Adelina class down. Hunt her down. That's pretty quick. They actually hit. They penetrated. Wait, did I win this fight? I didn't even see. I just assume I did. Yeah, okay. They didn't actually. I guess it didn't do damage. Okay, another one. We keep losing 30 victory points. You can see it doesn't really matter, though. A fleet battle. Well, that's kind of weird because we don't have... Wait. We do have... We have a ship. She can fight. She wants to fight. Alright, another small engagement. Whatever. Do this again. Are we going to make it to 1910 in this series? Maybe. If we can really, really... get things going quicker. This is a small engagement? This doesn't seem like a small engagement. Seems like a horrible... Let's do it. No Admiral can do very wrong if he shall put his ship alongside the enemy. Looks like we've knocked out one of their destroyers. They're making a torpedo run. We sank another one. The San Jorge laughs at your ideas. She closes to finish off her prey. She circles like a shark. Meow. Meow. The San Jorge runs out of ammunition, depleting herself on countless broadsides against the Giuseppe Garibaldi. She goes down. The San Jorge retires for a siesta. Very good. Tortuga, you are losing prestige. You need to move more ships south. Tio in Swedish actually translates to 10. I only saw one of them. Seems ironic to me. Well, now there's 0. Bigger docks. Okay, Candidi's raid. I don't think so. You have to be at least light cruiser. Germans look at the battle, be like, "Yeah, Lee, you laughed when all MS got sunk." I'm not going to do the accents, but it's funny. The Germans are laughing at the Italians, who were supposed to be laughing at the Germans when their own minesweeper was sunk. Another glorious major victory for the San Jorge, who is basically putting the Spanish Navy on her back and carrying us to victory, single-handedly. She probably deserves a refit after this. We'll keep her in business. And I have to say, the obvious successor to the San Jorge is going to be the San Jorge 2. It'll be a battle cruiser, and we won't even use dreadnoughts. Make Spain great again. We're just going to have battle cruisers everywhere. Convoy attack, okay. Well, that's fair enough. Go sink some convoys, I guess. Mr. Sketch Steel says you should build a crap ton of DDs and put them all on raid. Ah, yes, you can't, though. I think it has to be a light cruiser or higher to raid. Which makes sense historically. Like, until 1920, I don't even know what. Basically, in World War I, destroyers were not the scouting force that we think of them as. They were kind of like more coastal patrol. My god, we're up against battleships. Not that the San Jorge couldn't take them. She just chooses not to. She needs all her ammunition for the merchant ships. They're headed that way. These guys are doing a pretty good job blocking me. Let's go back up. Nope, nothing to see here. Oolong. We're just heading home. Heading home, yes, that's right. We're heading home, excuse me. Sorry, just heading home here. Nothing to see here. This guy's doing a darn good job blocking us off. Alright, let's speed up then and swoop in. Time to swoop. Alright. This looks dangerous. We're going in. This looks very dangerous. 3 battleships. Well, at least we're going to sink that ship. Okay. That one's a goner. Yeah, I think we're going to have to duck out here. It's just a little too risky. Oh, we actually... No, that was a destroyer, wasn't it? Alright, keep going. Pull away, pull away. Yo, yo. Yo ho, and up she rises. Yo ho, and up she rises. Yo ho. Oh man, I was coming back in. I wasn't done with them yet. It's an Italian minor victory because I wasn't able to get the merchant ships. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we did end up not sinking that destroyer. My God, that's unfortunate. That thing took so many 6-inch hits. Well, it's minor. 60. We're fighting. That's like 5 minutes of stream time, so valuable for only like 60 victory points. Pretty pathetic. All right, let's take a look at the chat now. Catch back up. Battleships can't catch a BC anyway, so what's the point? Exactly, especially as you notice I said we're supposed to do a battleship playthrough because the maintenance costs will be lower, but it'll be more fun to build battle cruisers probably. Okay, we can build superimposed turrets on either side. We just can't build 4 of them because we don't have 4 centerline turrets yet, which is rare. Normally you don't get centerline turrets after you have all your superimposed turrets available. I mean, obviously from a tech standpoint, it just wouldn't make any sense at all to not have 4 centerline turrets, but being able to do superimposed. Why would you do super firing turrets? Anyway. Good, we gained 100 victory points for nothing. No. Oh my God, is it still... Did I forget? Please say I didn't. Please, 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 please. Why are they intercepting raiders? This is our home area. Alright, let's just run for port. The best case scenario is it is... Oh God, we're nowhere near port. The best case scenario is it is a light cruiser, and even then it's not good. It's probably an armored cruiser though. And they're in the way, damn. Well, let's go ahead and check them out anyway. The wind is this side. Ah! This is, never mind, the best case. Haha! Come here. Città de Messina. Whee! Very good. We actually took some damage there. I didn't really pay attention, but victory! Okay, didn't really catch up with chat. Let's do that. Who was a battlecruiser? Thought it was a dreadnought. It was a battlecruiser, yes. Just because, I mean, the distinction between battlecruiser and dreadnought, I guess, is just down to armor and speed. If you have less armor, more speed, then, well... Yeah, Bismarck can pull through 2 knots. You could almost call the Bismarck a battlecruiser. That's a good point. Rodney versus Bismarck was a fair engagement, and the Bismarck got smashed. Very interesting chat. So they're talking about the Bismarck versus the Hood. Very interesting. I'll have to reread that later, but I don't want to pause the stream completely in my interest. Only the Navy can win this war, of course. Convoy attack. Thank God it's the San Jorge out once again. All right, let's go team. Oops. Unknown ship sighted. That's fine. We just need to see, is it battleships again? It is. We have the wind advantage. Gotta get in there this time. I think we just do it quickly. Yes, this is it. This is the one. Go in. Sink them. Get out. It's just amusing. It's just absurd. Alright, let's go back in for another pass. We've left a few, and I don't want to leave them this time. Ah, they're onto me. You know what? It's probably not worth it. We did a good enough job. Let's just get out. Okay, good. Ah, Luke Smolder says, like dominoes. That is what they were like. It's true. Minor victory for us. We did take minor damage, but as long as that doesn't put us into port, does it? It does for 3 turns. No. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, I'd have to say. Let's get this one back to rating. Yeah. We're still waiting on these guys. I didn't take it off. Damn it. I'm an idiot. All right, Belasco's commissioned. I think that's recommissioned. Did we lose the Belasco? The hell, I thought we already had the Belasco. It's the Belasco class. Oh, she was scrapped. Wait. No, I absolutely don't remember. Why do we not have a Belasco? Why did she just get commissioned? Did we lose a battleship? We did. We did. It was sunk. Of course, it was sunk with the torpedo. Enemy coastal raid. Gonna decline that. Not worth fighting. We're double their victory points right now. Stalemate. Almost got torpedo protection 1. That's the only one I absolutely need, of course. Torpedoes are the end-all, be-all. Why can we... I should have looked. 1 more month. Spanish, lots of Spanish ships being sunk. Declining this only costs 45. Let's do that. Convoy defense, I will accept. They decline, gain 85. Blah, blah, blah. Enemy raid on coastal installations. Interesting. Accept. What? We do have... Damn it. We do have friendly forces. Whatever. Okay, lots of raiding still going on. They are doing a lot of damage. Cruiser battle. Yay! Finally something I can accept and fight. The chat has really gone on without me, I'm afraid to say. It's a very good discussion that has now moved on to aircraft carriers, it appears. Unknown ship sighted. Oh! To our east. They have the wind advantage. This looks like battleships. Well, this is not a cruiser fight as I would call it. But that's what they call cruisers in the Italian Navy, and so be it. Ooh, we took a hit. I'm going squad max to get away. We will have none of this. And that's the glory of the battle cruisers, armored cruisers, all these things. If you don't want to fight them, you just run away. Which we will be able to do in a moment. There it is. Alright, good. We're gone. Yay! Okay, let's see if I can try to catch up on stuff in the brief moment I have. Okay, Italy has no more ships left at sea. What? So this was a minor loss, 61 points. I guess that just doesn't even count for anything, though. Yeah, 22 points. Submarines can sink anything. Yes, actually, that's a good point. It's almost time for our submarine, submarine creation, but we don't even have the budget to do it. Another light cruiser raid thing going on in Northern Europe. And I cannot stream indefinitely, so this is going to be problematic if we keep running into these situations. I might have to send these ships out. Really wish there was like a default setting for that. I mean, there's a lot of complaints I have about this game. It's a great game, obviously, but you know, it's just such a great idea that just is not built up correctly. All right, let's actually fight this one. Mano a mano, light cruiser on light cruiser. I think we win this. I don't know who's beating up on who. I think it's no. I'm seeing a lot of Toronto in the top left, so I assume that means we're winning. We did. Hey, fantastic. Only took light damage. Well, that's a nice victory. So this design with only 2-inch armor on the light cruiser guns is actually a really efficient design, it appears. So I'm going with only 2-inch on the turrets. This is because, what, like it's a 3,600 ton ship you can get for 22 knots. So cheap. So cheap. It's really effective. So, better docks, please. Yes, thank you for reminding me. We will build 20,000 ton battle cruisers. Yikes. Torpedo production 1, that's fantastic. A small engagement, decline, because we don't have the ships there anyway. It only costs us 20 victory points to decline. It costs more if you can't muster the fleet. We have an armored cruiser this time. It is true. Enemy raid, I don't want that. Convoy attack, I will accept. They have battleships. They'll probably just put their battleships in yet again, but that's fine. It's the same old song and dance. I probably should just decline until we finish the war, but let's just win one more battle, and then I'll do that. Oh, dear. Could this be the demise of the San Jorge? This is really, really close engagement range. I can't tell if they're going up or down. I think they're going down. They are. So I will go up. I just want to be able to get away. Oh, that's a destroyer. Yeah, that's something I don't mind. That's... Okay, let's just go in. Oh, we sunk that already, it looks like. Yep. Okay, this is actually a good fight for us. Wow, that was quick. That was really quick. Okay, it's 600 free victory points. Now we can decline a whole bunch. Decline. Decline. Yep, duly noted. Decline. Decline. How are we doing? Still 2,000 ahead. Very good. Let's secure total victory because it helps our prestige. What? Prestige should not be going down, by the way. Small engagement. Oh, we'll accept the small engagements. I think it's usually just against destroyers. And the San Jorge is invincible, right? Poorly chosen escort force for that convoy. I would say so. With the San Jorge lurking, though, what is the appropriate... You have to send your battleship out for everything? I guess so. Now, if this is the battleship, we... Oh, no, it's a small force, so let's go squad max. Go close. Get to them. Wait, are they just gonna sail away? Sail away, sail away, sail away. Yes, they are. I kind of think they were heading this way, so we'll try to pick them up in the dark, but unlikely to happen. We don't want to really pick them up in the dark, so you know what? Forget it. Another fun engagement. I have a fleet. Air Terrain says, we have a San Jorge. That's about it. It's about this entire Spanish playthrough. It might as well be renamed, like I said, the Saga of San Jorge. Okay, we are losing, because apparently we only sink one of their ships and they sink, you know, a lot of ours, 6 or 7. But there's nothing to be done. We have like the bare minimum, we already have the bare minimum of tonnage requirements everywhere else. Italy is starting to get too much unrest. Wow, Italian raider in Southeast Asia, this is interesting. I didn't even know Southeast Asia existed in this campaign. It does, we have holdings here, but I was not expecting a battle here. Okay, let's close up into line ahead. Squad max. What are we dealing with? Oh god, turn around. Yeah, well, this is a pointless engagement. I don't know. I have mixed feelings because it's like when I get an armored cruiser against their light cruiser, I'm so excited about it. But it does slow down gameplay. I would say this. I would willingly sacrifice my ability to get these lopsided engagements if they also didn't get them, just because it's an effort in running away, and the AI is not smart enough to run away. So I think that it would just be better if they did not have these, strange things, strange lopsided engagements. Not that they aren't. They happen in real life all the time. I mean, no wartime captain is going to pass up an opportunity for an easy kill. Convoy defense. Okay, they declined. I will accept the cruiser battles. I think the cruiser battles end up being me against battleships, though, which is kind of unfair. And we have to watch that stream time. It just keeps ticking up. And probably this is just not another... Is it another... We have the wind advantage for once. There it is. They're battleships. Wait. 2 of them? 2 of them is not their battleships. Interesting. Oh. Oh, it is destroyers. Okay. Squad max. Just race them over to Trapani. They will get away. Okay, now cut them off. Oh, we might actually be able to get in between them here. There's something. Charge. Alright, we got him. Maybe. 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 Shoot. Fire the weapons. We hit one. Amazing. Okay. Injure him. Now run away. Let them go after the crew. And then come back. A nefarious plan. Actually, it looks like they're just allowing us to engage. It's kind of weird. Okay, there's another one. He's running. He's making a run for it. And he sank inside the port. Okay, fine. We've slowly but steadily eliminated all of the Italian destroyers. Do they have any left? They have 10. I don't want to sit here and do this. I really don't. Okay, let's just start declining these. For the love of God, we've done enough. There it is. We did it! We've done it! We want Sardinia. And I don't really want Eritrea. We want just Sardinia. Very good. Success! We've done something good. Hooray. Why is the Caribbean suddenly negative? Nothing has changed for the Caribbean. Oh, I think obsolete ships don't count as much. Well, I think it's time we advance to stage 2 of our plan, which is to move our battleships out to the coastal areas. Oh, no. This doesn't happen quite yet. In fact, for the moment, we actually need to do the opposite. We need to move our light cruisers. 1 to the Caribbean, 1 to Southeast Asia. If I'm not mistaken, Southeast Asia is also complaining? No, they aren't. I need to retrofit these ships. So, in fact, just rebuild. We need to give you better guns, which is going to be expensive, but I think necessary, and better fire control. Good, this probably means we'll get director fire control next month, but that's just how it goes. So this is my battleship. I do like the 10.5322. This up to 2.5 would be ideal, but pretty hard to get under 16,000 tons. I think this is a good battleship. Really good battleship, especially with the 24, that's 12 6-inch guns per side. It's really fantastic. Makes it really good at sinking secondary ships. So we'll get that one up, and it looks like we have enough money. Hey, has our money been taken away? No. So let's just make a really terrible situation for our budget by rebuilding all of these at the same time. No, we can't do that because we'll actually, I think, we'll run out of tonnage. We need enough tonnage in Northern Europe. Okay, let's do that. 3. Yep, we still are missing. Who's going to the Caribbean? Okay, we'll just put you on foreign station just for a month, and then we'll take you off. Good. And we also need to upgrade the San Jorge, of course. But actually, we don't actually have a force requirement in the Mediterranean. Okay, San Jorge, step up for your refit. We don't have better 10-inch guns yet. God, oh man, poor the guy is doing it with quality -1 10-inch guns. Quite a good show. Okay, I think that's all we need to do for you. Go ahead, rebuild, accept, next turn. Yeah, well, so let's shoot. I didn't know that one was still being built. I thought that one was already out. I misread. Time to build the Dreadnought, Mr. Sketchsteel says. Take both. Why didn't you take both? Well, Eritrea is just silly. It doesn't make sense to get Eritrea because it just extends the foreign tonnage situation. I think it's, to me, an obvious choice not to take it. France, huh? Send a diplomatic note. I don't really want to go to war with France because they share... Anybody in the Northern Europe Sea region as their home is going to kick my butt. France is one of those people. Okay, new docks. We need to build more new docks. Get this up. Better money. Good. That's fantastic. Let's get this last two ships to be rebuilt as well. Rebuild. I actually don't know why, but I think these are being built. Oh, these are local. Good. I'm glad that switched over. I thought they might default to the place they were originally built. So in this case, Great Britain. I'm glad to see that wasn't the case. What are you doing in West Africa? No, why don't you come back home? Don't know what you're doing there. We can never trust Great Britain. What? I don't really want to go to war, but I could use the budget. So we'll do it. San Jorge's back. Triple turrets. Okay, I think we have to go with triple turret battlecruisers now. San Jorge, just as a placeholder, can you go over to the Caribbean? Then I can actually get some of these other ships to start being patched up. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, they're back. And this is really who's going to end up staying there. It's our battleships, actually. We want one to go to Southeast Asia. And one to go... Well, one will stay here for a moment, but there it is. Superimposed. This actually is something I wouldn't want to sell them, but I need the money. Okay, so the Numancia Uno is going to, or Primero is going to the Caribbean. And now we're going to recall the San Jorge. She will go back to Northern Europe. Very good. And all these other... how much tonnage do we have there to spare? 15... No, sorry, that's wrong one. Only... Okay, 13,000. That's actually not enough. Damn it. It means we're going to need one light cruiser over there to stay. Okay, well, let's get this new design built. Just like that. I don't think there's anything else that's changed, so let's just save and go. Yep. And we'll get the other Caribbean one. We can do two, I'm sure. 15,000, 12,000. 13,000. Well, let's see what happens after this. A Caribbean is at 9,800. How many ships are left in it? Only one. Okay, fine. Then go ahead and rebuild this one as well. So fantastic. This will work. We only need one battleship on in both the Southeast Asia and in the Caribbean. You should get a director on the secondaries. Yeah, you can't do that until you research the technology. Unfortunately, Fran. Alpha Airborne Tortuga, what is your favorite naval battle of all time? Wow. I mean, it's just... like, a lot of battles just went through my head. Guadalcanal, the whole Bismarck thing, the World War one Jutland. But I think the Battle of Midway is the most interesting. Just the fact that it changed the entire dynamics of the Pacific War. I think it's so interesting. Even fights. Obviously, when you're looking at really interesting combats, you want to see either a super even fight or the underdog win. So that's why I picked the Battle of Midway, because I think that at that point in time, the Americans were not the favorites to come out ahead. I think on a carrier by carrier basis, they were better, but on a plane by plane basis, the Dauntless is really good, but the Wildcats were, I think, being shot out of the air by the Zeros until they learned proper diving tactics and not to try to turn with them. Let's see. Eritrea also doesn't have much base capacity, Kurt Over says. That's true. Another reason why we wouldn't want them. He also said, hopefully the San Jorge survives long enough to be made into a museum ship. Yes, that's right. Hopefully she survives the entire playthrough and we never even have to retire her, because I don't plan to retire her. She's done so well for herself. You're going to Southeast Asia. Just catching up real fast on the chat. I really wish they had an Albania mod for World Waves. My goodness. You just add that in, or to play as Albania. So pretty... the smallest fleet, you wouldn't even be able to build minesweepers. Okay, let's see. Battle of Mikagahara, Myeongyang. Jeez, my favorite battle, Taffy 3. Taffy 3 Okay, so I don't know the Myeongyang, the Mikagara. I don't know those battles. Midway, Iowa, Great Museum ships, Frederick Nielsen says. Research Taffy 3 versus the Center Force, Alpha Airborne says. Wildcats were fighters. The Thatch Weave tactic. Oh, Thatch Weave helped. Yeah. I think Dauntless were divers. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Dauntless were dive bombers, and they were very good, but the Wildcats were being shot out of the air by the Zeros. They didn't implement... no, the thing with the Wildcats is that they're heavy, powerful engined aircraft. The tactics you use with a heavy, powerful engine aircraft is gain altitude, dive. That's it. It's very simple. But the combat, the tactics that any pilot is most instinctually going to do first is to get into a tight turn battle with your opponent, because you don't like to leave them behind you while you zoom away. It's like this feeling of nervousness, like, are they actually right behind me? So then you start turning so you can see, and then you lose your speed, and you lose your speed in the direction which is most away from the enemy, etc., etc., etc. Air Terrainian says Jutland was interesting. Yeah, I think that, so Del Latitude, oh god, I can't, the whole name, Del Latitude is what I'll shorten it to. My favorite battle is Jutland. I think that's a great one. Calvin Bissett says Myeongyang was brilliant, 13 versus 130, and the 13 win. That sounds good. When was that battle, Calvin? Okay, that was a nice break. Let's get back to the action now. Which, by action, I mean is the normal tedious affair of renaming, or refitting everything. Okay, he's in Southeast Asia, so let's get both of these ships to be rebuilt. And they're going to stay in Northern Europe now. We're just going to have them all raid out of Northern Europe. No light cruisers outside of Northern Europe. All of our fleet will be in Northern Europe except for battleships. Not battle cruisers, dreadnoughts, but these battleships. And the San Jorge will go wherever the main fighting is, of course. And give it maximum publicity, why not? Okay, these guys are finishing their reconstructions. All we need to make sure is that these are the only two things we need. And it is the case. In fact, it leaves us with a fair amount of tonnage left over. The only problem with this is going to be if either of these has engine trouble or something, which they can do, unfortunately, we'll just be down on foreign tonnage for a little while. But let's try this strategy out. The all battleship only strategy. Wow. New docks completed. Let's immediately start building that. And I'm kind of waiting, what I'm waiting on right now is, before we build something new, I really would prefer to get better guns. I don't want to build 12-inch guns for our next ship. So even to that point, okay, let's see. Do I have to release a ship? Okay, looks like we'll go to war with Italy again. That's not what I would prefer, but we can't, it's impossible to take, what's the one they have? Sicily. It's impossible to take Sicily. I think you can invade Sicily, but you cannot take it in a peace agreement. So I don't want to go to war with Italy. I really don't. It might be time to start building submarines too, but that would really cut into our ability to build naval ships, which I prefer. Symbolic concessions. I think that this is okay. Yeah, let's do that. Better hull construction. Torpedo protection 2, yes, fantastic, absolutely. The best torpedo protection is 2. Once you have 2, the jump from 2 to 3 is huge in cost of tonnage. Sometimes better just to wait for torpedo protection 4 before you go any higher. But obviously, torpedo protection is the main thing you need on non-AI controlled ships because the AI is very good at torpedoes. I didn't even read that. Somebody even DVR like back up the stream. What was that? The fire control stuff? Was that director? Okay, I guess I can just... No, it wasn't. Okay, good. So we have our retrofits all done. We don't need those again for another 7 years. I probably should go with torpedo or submarines just because it make the game go by faster. I probably can only go for another 20 minutes or so. All right, let's just read the chat. Wildcats and Zeros both had advantages. What mattered is which pilot used his advantage the best. Yes, this is correct. That's from Jonas 317. Frederick Nielsen's favorite battle is the Battle of Heligoland, because nationalism is all right. It was the Myeongyang was 1597 Tortuga. I'm not familiar with this. I have to I'm not sure if I'm embarrassed to say that or not. I guess I'm not, but I'm not aware of it. Or maybe it's one of those things I've heard of or read about, but did any of you guys watch the History Channel show Dogfights? I think I did once or twice myself. Useful also for boom and zoom fighter tactic is deflection shooting, and the USN fighter pilots did practice that. The Wildcat's only advantage was durability. For more information, look up Bismarck channel. He made a video about it. Lots of talk about the Zero versus the Wildcats now, so we'll leave that. Zeros were faster and more maneuverable. Actually, Air Terranian, I'm not sure the Zeros were faster. I think they were just more maneuverable. I don't think they had a higher top speed. But I could be wrong, and somebody will have to correct me on that. Gamer Forever says actually the Wildcat was not better in a dive. That was a false belief that the actual airmen criticized heavily as the Zero kept up with them in the dives. I'm not sure. I don't know what you mean by this, but as far as I understand, the Wildcat's advantage was this: it was faster airspeed and heavier, so it had a higher dive speed. So therefore, your tactic with this is just not to get into a tight turning battle, just to use your speed as your only advantage. Nutami says they did have a higher speed slightly, but I don't know who you're talking about, the Zero or the Wildcat. Tortuga, have you ever heard of game Pacific Storm? If not, check it out. I think I have Pacific Storm, I'm not sure. Oh, they didn't have self-sealing tanks. That's true, the Zeros did not, whereas the Americans did. That's a very good point, Frederick Nielsen. Nutami said the Zero had slightly higher speed. Okay, Zeros were 10 miles per hour faster. That's interesting. So I guess the only thing then would be I don't know what the Wildcats did then. That's all my tactics I know about the Wildcats is that they used dive tactics. They moved to dive tactics versus just trying to tight turn. We do have a lot of money. Is it time? Nope. Better guns. Better guns. No, we do not want any agreements with France. 4 centerline turrets. Yes, things are coming along nicely. We already have a 4 centerline. We can get a 4 centerline battlecruiser. The thing is, it would only be 12-inch guns, and therefore obsolete pretty quickly. So let's just do this. We know what we want. Let's just force the game to give us what we want. I don't even know if we need that anymore, but okay. I'm going to leave that on high. Okay, I'm going to leave that on medium. Low, 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 high. Okay, so basically this is what I want on high. Naval guns. We're going to take this down to medium. Yeah, we don't need it. Okay. We want guns. Give us guns. For the love of God. Okay, in all caps, it's very hard not to notice. LOL, know what? It says, notice me, Tortuga. Please, I don't know who this Tortuga you refer to is, but I hope he notices you. Or she. Let's see. The 4F, so Wildcat engine was more powerful than Zero, but the armor made the Wildcat slower. Got it. Thanks, Josh. I know they certainly had a larger, more powerful engine, but this is kind of the American way, right? Build bigger, heavier things. Frederick Nielsen asked what model of the Zero we're talking about. I'm referring to the one that was first. Okay, I don't even know the abbreviations for it. It's like A6A or something like that. But the one that was used on the original carriers. Because there's also I don't remember the name of the other one either. The one referred to by the Americans as the Oscar, the ground, the Air Force version of the Japanese airplanes. Here it is, A6M2. Yeah, so there was an A and a 6 in there. That's as close as I got. And it looks like the KI-43 Oscar is, I don't know, is it the Zero and Oscar? These are our designations, right? I don't think that it's Japanese names. Okay, let's keep going. That was a nice, I kind of need those breaks every now and then. I normally don't do such long recording sessions, obviously. I do like 30, 40, 50 minutes maybe. But there's been an American rebellion in the possession of Maine? What? Well, great trouble for the Americans then. We want Maine for ourselves. New docks. Send a strong squadron. I don't want to go to war with Italy. Please, no. We have really good docks. Enough at this point that I won't build up anymore. I don't want to go to war with... Again, we're going to go to war with Italy, it looks like. Oh, not just are going to, are now at war with Italy. We don't have any forces here, so I'm obviously going to decline that. And San Jorge, you're being called out of reserves. Back to action. The Mediterranean. That's the one. These guys are going obsolete. Did we already lose some? 17. I think we lost one already. We need to rebuild these very quickly because if you don't, they just get scrapped almost instantly by the game. So we'll get 2. That should leave 15, right? Oh, that's 14. So we need this many. We'll have to cycle in and out. And we'll build a few more of these because we have the budget to do so anyway. Okay, good. That gives us something to do. And this one we will rebuild as well because they will get scrapped. So, okay. Oh gosh, there's lots of names. Thank you. So your Mr. Sketch Steel actually said, time to rebuild your minesweepers. Thank you. I only noticed myself right now. 0 was the Mitsubishi plane. F4. Okay, we just got names. Everyone's typing out a name of a of an airplane designation. Nobody put P-51. I don't know what we're referring to, but I'm surprised I don't see P-51. I saw P-47, P-38. Anyway. Wow, Maine is independent. so interesting. We do have... No, I don't want that, though. No. Don't give me the same battle twice in a row. That's not fair. 40 victory points. Off to a rough start. I really dislike coastal raids, so I'm going to decline that. We're off to a really rough start, but this is the way things go. Okay, we have 2 ships that have finished. Okay, cruiser battle, that's well taken. I need to rebuild more. Here we go, Italy again. I'm not particularly happy about that. You can hear my voice is already starting to go. Hold on, voice. Just another 20 minutes or so. You can do it. Let's just go full bore. We're either going to fight this or not. They have the wind advantage. Let's get close and then determine what this is. Marco Polo, 2 10-inch guns, 4-inch belt. Yep, we have the advantage on this one, so let's go take her down. We want to get by her, actually, because she's on the wind side. So we'll swing around her on the east side, hopefully. Okay, bring our broadside to bear. Perfect. And it looks like this is going to end very quickly. Wow. San Jorge is so good, she even torpedoed the Marco Polo. Well, there's no point sticking around. Torpedo. Oh. Or is there? I stand corrected. Come back. I just want to say hello. Hola. I'll teach you Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice esta palabra en español? Very good. Marsala class. Stuck around a little too long. And there we go. Nothing more than the San Jorge. So that's good. It's going to give us time to decline a whole bunch of battles. Let's just... let's do this. Oh, man. I thought we were going to get away with a victory there. That's fine. Shoot. Oil firing. We have oil firing, but it's not 1920, so we don't actually have access to oil, I believe. Convoy defense, we will accept. This might be a terrible thing to do because if we accept convoy defense and they end up bringing their battleships, we won't actually be able to defend the convoy. But that's okay. Let's kind of try to keep up with the... How about the Russian yak? So I guess things are still being talked about from planes. Calvin Bissett asks, what state are you from, Tortuga? I am in California. USA is only 49 states now, Josh Street says. Yes. They're down 1. Actually, I don't think... when did Alaska and Hawaii enter? I think they're only... I don't think Hawaii and Alaska are part of the Union yet, right? Oh, yep. Battleships. And, like, a lot of them. So, we're going to run south and try to draw them away, but if we take any hits, we're just going to retreat. We can do this at fast pace. Yeah, we want to kind of lure them this way. Yeah, come on. Come on, guys. Down here. Good. Get away, merchant fleet. Run away. Yeah, we've led them pretty far. Alright, let's not risk it now. We will just move off to what used to be Italian waters, but is now Spanish. Very good. And we'll just enter the port. There's nothing more we can do. It looks like our fleet is deciding to move on an attack course towards the Italian fleet. I don't recommend such an action, but yep, they're going to be caught now. Well, that was stupid of them. It's just so stupid. I did all that work for nothing. Who needs oil-fired engines when you can have olive oil-fired engines? Looks like our merchants are being shredded. I did the best I could. They are idiots. They just decided to move. Instead of going north or west or northwest or southwest, northeast even, they went southeast, directly into the merchant line. I mean, the enemy line. Really stupid of them. And frustrating, but again, with the Navy literally awash in money and the Army in dire need of new equipment, damn it, they reallocated some money. Well, that's my own fault. Convoy defense. Yes! Yes! It's working! It's working! Make Spain great again. Our battleship is defending. I got this idea because, if you remember, our original battle in the Spanish one, the Great Britain series, was a single battleship that ran all over the French. And that gave me the idea, well, what if we just always did that? This is a DD. Now, this is almost bad for me to engage. We got to keep our distance, because if that thing gets close enough to torpedo us, we will have some problems. You're going to have a bad day. But it looks like we're going to get away. Fair enough. Okay, it was, whatever, minor Spanish victory. 153 points. New Tommy, they never knew the full capabilities because they refused to use full power and stress the plane to the limits like the Japanese pilots did due to fear of breaking and losing the zero. I'm not sure what that comment was referring to, but, Tortuga, here we go. New Tommy, for some interesting factoids on the Zero, the U.S. didn't even know its full capabilities until they recovered one that had crash-landed mostly intact up by Alaska. A rifle bullet or some such had severed a fuel line, and the pilot decided to land it on a deserted island, but flipped it over in some tall grass and was killed on landing. Oof, long read. If oil, yeah, they're saying if the olive oil firing engines was possible, Spain would be a true naval power. That is going to put us below our requirement, but actually, no, it won't. We can get the two new ones to join. Good, perfect. Just barely skip. Now we got to get all these ships in Northern Europe to do what they should be doing, which is raid. That's the only reason they're all going to sit here, is they're going to raid. And, sorry, you as well. I almost missed one. Good. Battleships. Good. And then foreign tonnage. Perfect. I like this configuration quite a lot. Only the Navy can win this war. We're still sitting on, like, infinite money. I'm pretty sure that for a while the Naval Secretary has probably been recalling has been stealing money. Fleet battle, will it let me? It will! A fleet battle with just the San Jorge. Fantastic. We always like those fleet battles with only an armored cruiser in 1912. Not exactly what I would consider a fleet battle, but that's okay. Pretty sure this is just going to be one we run away from. Oh my god, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Where's the nearest port? San Jorge's days may be coming to a close here. Ah, looks like she's gonna get away. Run, my friend. Oh, is that a minesweeper? No, just a merchant. Goodbye, brave merchant. Sailing to your doom. Yep, there it is. They got her. Well, too bad. I wish there was something positive I could say for that merchant, but wrong place, wrong time. Now this is really going to change things, huh? Now our San Jorge is no longer safe. Every battle in the Mediterranean is possible that's against battle cruisers. So we're really just behind. Wait, I said yes to all. Okay, good. Yeah. So we're just waiting the rest of the time. Yeah, so we're going to have to switch up our tactics then. But I have an idea. Let's move our battleships down to the Mediterranean. Let's see how many ships are in each one. So marginal victory, really nothing. Yeah, now this is actually a problem though. Okay, one more month. Okay, you guys have to stay. Don't be scrapped for just one more day, please. Oh wait, we did, wait. Just go to Coastal Patrol right away. I don't care. Now I can get 2 more to be rebuilt. Good. Alright. We just gotta make sure we aren't blockaded ourselves. Italy has nothing, basically. Nothing. So we will move. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're moving them in. You are going up to Northern Europe. And you guys are going down to the Mediterranean. That'll show them. These guys are central firing with the better 12-inch guns. So this could work. Okay. I don't know how it's a small engagement, but anyway. Let's see if this works. I don't think it'll scrap the minesweepers during war. I don't know, though. I hope not, but I don't know. That's Kurt Over saying that. I really hope we will be able to manually place coastal batteries in World Waves 2. That might be useful. I really doubt it. I don't think that's one of their priorities. Yeah, I guess we have to run into a ship before I can do anything. Okay, this is a small battle. Well, this doesn't look so small. Oh, yeah, it does. Is this a slow ship, though? It is. Okay, charge. Don't sink the armored cruiser. Okay, we need them to focus on the destroyers. Because once the armored cruisers are gone, the armed merchant cruiser is gone, the destroyers will run away. And we want to sink them first. No, don't sink it. Don't sink it. You did it too early. Okay, we got 2 of them. Wait, the other one? Maybe? Maybe? Could it be? Reina Doña Isabel the Segunda. I don't know if that's... Again. Oh, yes, we have the advantage. She'll run into the wall. She is running into the wall. She'll get caught there. Charge! Oh, it's a coastal battery. Whoops. Didn't expect that. Charge once again. I don't know where. Oh, God, 12-inch one. Let's be a little bit safe. All right, that's good enough. We took light damage. Hopefully that doesn't cause us to go to port. It did for a month. Okay, fine. I love Rule the Waves, but there are a number of problems that Rule the Waves 2 needs to address. Janice 13317 says, my goodness, Janice, there's not just a few, there are so many. Look at this game it's a one-man team thing. But when you play a real game, this is a real game, but when you play like a well-developed game, you see so many issues with this game. Like, the idea of this is still brilliant. It's fantastic. It's well executed in some certain parts, like the ship design aspect and being able to test it on the field. All these things are working well, but there's so much minutia that is just not working at all. So, can get another 2 ships then to rebuild. And I get kind of frustrated because it's still only one man, and he's now put Rule the Waves 1 on pause to develop the second one. I really don't know if... I mean, he did so much work on the patches that maybe it's fair. And I don't know. It's just... In my opinion, the more they build up Rule the Waves 1, the better, the more people who will be waiting for Rule the Waves 2. That's how it works, right? Let's get you guys to go to Coastal Patrol. Yes. How many ships total we have? 16. Let's get one more. Okay, let me read the comments. Like the ability to actually give orders to our fleet, Frederick Nielsen says, is one of the recommendations. I mean, obviously, the one of the biggest change, I think, has to be doing orders of battle. Like, if you choose not to have this ship go out on its own, then you're the Admiral. You choose that. Light cruiser armor configuration, well, it's irrelevant. We aren't going to be using light cruisers. Convoy attack, sure. It's a fantastic one, in fact. For a single... Oh, it's the Reina Doña Isabel Segunda again. Okay, well, here we go. So far, my plan has worked, though. I think that this shows how broken the game is. It's better to send your battleships around. It promotes an all-battleship navy. We're not going to waste our steam engines until we get close. Once we get a little closer, then we'll speed up. Okay, let's go. Gotta watch out for those torpedoes, but I think if we just keep zigzagging in the shadow of the destroyers, that was quick. That one's probably going down. Let's just make sure we got all these guys. We didn't. We'll come back for you. I know where you are. I know what you did last summer. Good. Come back up. Looks like the Blasco's here as well. Did she just sink the other one? She probably did. It was over here somewhere. Well, fine. Let's just go up to Malta. Sicily. Hello, Sicily. Good. So, no light damage this time. 3 destroyers. Good. Good damage. Good everything. Done. Puts us way ahead. This is just unfortunate this kind of tactic works, right? Frederick Nelson has agreed that ship designing is the single best part of this. Janice says some obvious bugs like being torpedoed by an AMC. Yeah, I've also been torpedoed. Wait, unless you're referring to when that happened to me. You need to start building subs and set their policy to fleet support, Mr. Sketch Steel says. Calvin Bissett says it's an amazing game with lots of indie game bugs. Yeah, but I would say an exceptionally many indie game bugs. Considering this is based on Steam and Iron, which is essentially the combat portion of it, it's already well fleshed out. So the fact that the combat portion is supposed to already be well fleshed out, and there's so many bugs with just the strategic layer which is added on top. And we've seen the strategic layer, it's just Excel, right? So I'm not sure it's... I'm probably too hard on the game, a little bit too critical, but I have to say that it seems like a lot of things... I would say this. If people on the forums... the developers... William is really good. If you know on the forums, there's William Miller. I can't remember his name, but he's always been very responsive, and he's very good at PR. Well, we're going in anyways. It doesn't matter. But Frederick himself, the designer, maybe it's just a personal thing in my opinion, but he's never commented on anything I've said. And if I knew that people were looking into the things I was talking about, then I'd be happier. It's a simple, like, pathetic little thing, but like this, notice me. But I really just wish that they acknowledged some of these things and said, okay, we need to work on that. But I don't follow the forums enough anymore to know if that stuff's still happening. But let's take this battlecruiser out. Okay, well, this is gonna be a big battle in a second. I think that battlecruiser's almost gone though, and I think we pursue it. I don't know who we should go for here. It's kind of a tough call. Let's go for the battlecruiser. Worth more points. I'd rather get her out of the way. We can bring the San Jorge back in. Jamie Billington says, when do you think Rule of Waves 2 will be launched? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say next year. Early 1918? Come on. Come on. Let us in. Okay, now go down. Yes. Yes. Squad max. Oh, Squad max is slower. No, go faster. Go faster. Oh, boy. No, we're probably not going to catch her. Probably not going to catch her. Okay, well, we tried. And I think we did plenty of damage, though. They probably went back east to their port. Where is their nearest port? My god, it's pretty far away. Alright, this one's over. But it was a good try. Matt Sharman has joined. I just noticed him at least talk for the first time. Haven't been able to sleep tonight as the British Army trains in the woods near my house, and the artillery and rifle fire really isn't quiet. Checked YouTube, the exercise has stopped, but I'm not. Is it possible to buy the game outside the US, as I live in the UK and want to buy it? If you're talking about Rule of the Waves, yes, you can Well, I mean, in my normal Rule the Waves videos, I have a link to the description in them. Made minor victory for us. I'm surprised it's not better than that, but that's okay. It has a really shady looking Yahoo website, Yahoo business website, but it does work. It is correct. It doesn't seem like it, but you won't get scammed. Let's rebuild these. Okay, we're all coastal patrolling. You're going to be given a chance to rest. Mediterranean. Hopefully we just don't have any more fights. I think we'll just decline everything else from now on. Let's do this. Hopefully, yes, good. Good. So minor budget increase, basically. That's perfect. Foreign tonnage is not good. Why? Why is Southeast Asia not good? Why? Okay, well, we're just going to do it this way. We're going to move these ships back. Okay, well, let's leave one in the Mediterranean. Let's move this one, foreign station, and move to Northern Europe. Okay, and probably what I'm going to have to do is very soon here call this stream to an end. Thanks to everyone for watching, by the way. I don't know, I should really... It's kind of amazing that anybody would watch this game. It's a great game, but it's just looking at spreadsheets for long enough kind of can make anybody dizzy. Yes, 10% of money is being reclaimed, so we just absolutely have to do this now. So we will. This will not be named that. This will be the San Jorge Dos Segundo. San Jorge Segundo. It's having that weird issue, unfortunately. We're going to have to redesign this a few times. There we go. Infanta Maria Teresa. That's interesting. But let's name it instead the San Jorge Dos Segundo. And this is almost... Oh, we never got the better guns. Damn it. Okay, well... We're at a crossroads where we're going to have to figure out what to do anyways. Maybe we will just make a really fast battlecruiser with 12-inch guns. It will be able to take on some of the other ones. However, I think Mr. Sketchsteel says I still didn't build any subs. Thank you. That's what I'll do with my money. No, damn it, we only have coastal subs? Oh, balls. I'm at an impasse. What I'm going to do is I am just going to save and we're going to call this stream to a close here. So I don't know what to do with the money. We're wasting it at this point. When the financial minister takes it away, obviously it's not good. You're just losing money. You're buying a ship and then scrapping it, essentially. I really wish we had better submarine technology. We could go very, very, very sub-heavy. That's... Okay, let's just do that. So we just don't have the... I don't know what our reliability is on these, because it's probably shit. Pardon my French. Try to keep this stream very family-friendly. So we'll get 40 of them. How submarines work is you should build them in bulk. If you don't, you're not going to get your money's worth. That's pretty good. So we'll probably build 10 more, I think. They are only effective in numbers. If you have 10, it's just not going to do anything. But they're very effective the larger... They have like exponential returns, gains. So... anyways, I see I have a situation to attend to outside of my recording room. So we're going to have to... I'm going to put a mute in here real fast. I'll stay in the chat for a little bit, but we'll probably be calling this video to a close here. I've been streaming for 3 hours, so it's about time. And then probably next week I'll pick up this and we'll hopefully do the second half. This was Spain 1900 to 1913, and we'll pick it up and do Spain 1913 to 1925. So until then, I will be in the chat. I'll just talk with people in chat for a bit. Or actually, if you guys already know Discord, I'll also start watching Discord again as well. But I need to go attend to this situation, which is developing. This developing situation. So thanks for watching the stream. Next week, Saturday, I assume I'll be back around the same time, 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern or so. I'll start, and then I'll probably go for a couple more hours. Just finish off Spain 1925. I don't think I'll go overtime on it. And yeah, so I'll see you back then. And then, like I said, I'll just continue in chat. Hello. So that is what I will do next. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll just chat, but I will be muting my sound And for those people who are watching this on YouTube, you can probably just safely skip to the stream next week if you're watching this in the future, or wait for it. It'll be, as I said, next Saturday around the same time. So I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.